21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. What do you mean, robbed? Held up? Where is this? The what, Bar and Grill? Oh. What's the address? Yeah. Did they have guns? How many?
You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow by transcription the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right, just wait for the officers. They'll be right there. Yes, right away. They'll be right there.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. It was 2:20 p.m. I had just returned from patrol of the precinct, and I was in my office speaking to a photographer who had his studio near the station house in regard to arrangements for making new individual pictures of the members of my command, which are required for departmental files every 5 years.
And here are some samples of my work, Captain.
Oh, excuse me a second, Mr. Bell.
Oh, sure. Go right ahead.
21st Precinct, Captain Kennelly.
Sergeant Collins on TS, Captain.
Yes, Sergeant.
Paychecks are here, Captain.
All right. Tell Lieutenant Pope to assign a man to make distributions.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bell.
That's perfectly all right, Captain. The samples.
Oh, yeah. This is the size we require, isn't it?
Yes, that's the exact size.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like you do very nice work, Mr. Bell.
We try, Captain.
Well, what do you think you'd have to charge each man?
Let's see. You told me you had about 175 men to be photographed?
Yeah, that's right. Plus about 15 members of the 21st Squad, the detectives. I imagine most of them might want to take advantage of the convenience.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Captain, I'd be willing to give a very good rate to make the pictures and hope to make my profit in case any of the men want to buy prints for their own personal use, the enlargements.
Oh, well, that's understandable, but I don't want you pressuring anyone around here to buy prints.
Oh, no, I won't.
What do you think you charge each man?
Well, let's say $2. And included in that, I would furnish them with one glossy, the same size as the official picture.
All right. That sounds fair enough, Mr. Bell.
Good.
We'll get you a room to work in on the 3rd floor.
Oh, fine.
Come in.
Excuse me, Captain.
Come in, Sergeant.
Signal 30 just came over the air.
3rd
Avenue near 68. An armed robbery at a bar and grill. Bartender and customers are holding a suspect.
All right, I'll go.
Captain?
Mr. Bell, Sergeant Collins will take you to see Patrolman Archer. He's the 124 man. Sergeant, tell Archer to get Mr. Bell set up and going with the photograph.
Yes, sir. I'll get a car in for you, Captain.
All right, you do that. Cassidy.
Yes, Captain.
Are you going over to that armed robbery?
Yes, sir. Goldman and I. Do you want to ride?
Yeah, okay. Never mind the car, Sergeant. I'll go over with the detective.
We're parked right on. My. You certainly move fast around here, don't you?
When things happen fast, you move fast.
Well, I guess that's life.
Yep, life and then some.
We were at the scene of the holdup within 5 minutes. Patrolmen Owen Kenny and Ernest Pagano in sector car number 3, the first to arrive in response to the radio signal, had taken custody of the suspect being held by the bartender and 2 customers. She was a young woman, hardly 20 years old. The victim and witnesses had told Sergeant Waters and other officers that the young woman, in the company of 2 men, also in their 20s, came into the place shortly after 1 o'clock and ordered drinks. When the lunch hour rush had dwindled to 2 patrons, the men got up from their booth, walked to the bar, flashed a gun, and held up the place. They took $230 from the cash register and fled, leaving the young woman, who said her name was Edith Hargrave, seated in the booth. Detectives Cassidy and Goldman began the investigation, and Edith Hargrave was taken from the scene of the holdup to the 21st Squad, where Detective Cassidy was in the process of making her fingerprints.
All right, honey, it's not that bad. Just hold the handle limp and let me do the work. Don't stiffen up like that.
I'm trying.
That's it. Limp. Now give me the whole hand. Limp, that's it. Relax. Okay, that's all. Wash up over here.
Where?
Over here, Edie.
Yes.
There's soap and there's towels.
Yes, sir.
What about the lieutenant? Is he still tied up?
Yes, he is.
Just plenty of that soap, Edie. That stuff comes off hard.
Yes, but
Very hard. Want to change your mind about anything, Edie?
what do you mean, change my mind?
There's towels. I mean, about how you told us you were never arrested before.
I never was.
Use the towels. Your hands will get chapped.
Never was. Honest.
All right, we'll see.
Honest.
Well, like for everything, there's always got to be a first time in there. In the trash basket. Okay, Edie. Come on.
Yes, sir. Oh, I can take my purse, can I?
Sure, bring it along. You're sure now before we get any farther? All right, sit down here.
Yes, I'm sure.
Here, Edie, sign this card here.
What is it? What am I signing?
Just says that you verify that these are your fingerprints.
Oh. Where am I going now? To jail?
No, not just yet.
I want to go home.
Cassidy.
So do I. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, Edie. In the office. Over there, to the desk.
Yes, sir.
Edie, this is Lieutenant King. He's the commander of the 21st Squad.
Sit down, Edie.
Yes,
Well, I understand you picked yourself some fine company.
how was I to know?
A smart girl finds out before she goes bar hopping with two guys like that.
I didn't have a date with the two of them. I only had a date with one, Dick. That's the only one I knew. I didn't know the other. Honest.
Did he ever tell you where he lived, Dick?
No, he never did.
Didn't you ask him?
No.
Why not?
Well, if I asked him, I thought he might think I was curious about going there. Didn't care to have one thing lead to another.
You met him when?
3 or 4 nights ago. I told the detectives. He came into the place and...
Place where you work?
Yeah, place I work. Sat down at the counter and he ordered a cup of coffee and I served it to him. Things were slow. Before you know it, we got to talking.
Guess you got to talking too much, huh?
Well, he looked like a nice enough boy.
The other one didn't look like a nice boy, did he?
I didn't even know about him. Dick and I had this date for this afternoon before I went to work. He came by for me and the other boy was in the car. He said, we're all going out for a good time. I said, has he got a date? And he said, he'll get a date. Meanwhile, we'll all go out and have a couple of drinks. So we went to these places and, you know.
Are you in the habit of drinking in the daytime?
Well, I worked night.
You were out with him Sunday night.
I told the detectives I was off Sunday night, didn't I?
Yes, you told us.
Where'd you go Sunday night?
Went to a few places.
Where, for instance?
Gee, I don't know. A couple of bars, 3 or 4.
Well, where first?
Down Times Square.
Where in Times Square?
Well, on Broadway, I think. Maybe 7th Avenue. I don't know. It was one of those places where the bars are circle-like and people sit around watching musicians play on a stand-up behind the bar.
Did he talk to anybody in there?
Just me. And the bartender to order drinks.
Oh. Where else did you go?
After that?
Yes.
To another bar near there. We had a couple of drinks there, too. I think I had a sandwich also. The only place he talked to somebody was much later. A man.
Somebody he knew?
Oh, yes.
Where was this?
Another bar.
In Times Square, too?
No. No, as a matter of fact, it was up around here someplace, because I remember we came uptown through Central Park in his car, and we came out of the park at 65th Street, you know? I remember that. It wasn't far from there, on Lexington or 3rd Avenue, something like that. I had a few drinks.
Well, who was it he talked to?
Friend of his. Nellie. I remember Nellie.
Thought you said it was a man he talked to.
Nellie was a man. That's how I remember. I thought, how funny, a man named Nellie. Isn't that funny, a man named Nellie?
What?
I don't know. I didn't hear.
You're going to have to help us more than this, Edie. Those two boys are wanted for robbery.
I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, you know something about it now. I hope it's not long before we all know a lot more about it.
I returned to the station house at 4 p.m. in time to turn out the platoon for the night tour. Lieutenant King was waiting in the muster room for me. He said that he had already talked to the desk officers at the 19th and 23rd precincts. He would like a description of the man Nellie announced at each of the turnouts in the precincts on the Upper East Side in the hope that some patrolman on post was acquainted with Nellie or had heard of him. I invited him to make the announcement himself. With Lieutenant King, I stood behind the desk. It was exactly 4 o'clock. The 53 men who would patrol every inch of the precinct between that moment and midnight were lined up in the back room awaiting the signal of the desk officer. On the sound of the bell, they marched out into the muster room in a military manner and formed ranks facing the desk.
Saunders.
The roll was called for entry in the
Scully.
blotter.
Taub.
Yeah.
Turner.
Here.
Underwood.
Here.
Weber.
Here.
Weeks.
Present.
Wolf.
Present.
Ziegler.
Here.
All right, man. A couple of things. We've had 3 or 4 complaints about peddlers annoying people on the streets to purchase toys and flowers. You see any of these peddlers on your post, I want you to stop them and examine their license. If they have no license, give them a summons. Or if they're causing too much of a nuisance, bring them into the station house. I want these complaints to stop. Also, beginning tomorrow and for the next 2 days, the photographer will be on the 3rd floor to make official photographs for the department files before and after the 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock turnouts. Details are on the bulletin boards. Lieutenant King has something to say to you. Pay close attention. Lieutenant.
We had an armed robbery in the precinct this afternoon. In the course of the investigation, we've developed the information that one of the suspects is acquainted with a man who hangs around a bar someplace on the east side. Perhaps in this precinct, perhaps in the 19th or 23rd. We'd like to locate the acquaintance in the hope he could lead us to the suspects. The acquaintance is described as about 35 years old, 5 feet 8 inches, and 150 pounds. He has brown hair, rather thin on top. We know he goes under the name of Nellie. On your posts, have any of you men run into a man of that description known by the name of Nellie?
Lieutenant?
Yes, Weber? Are you acquainted with a man named Nellie answering that description?
Yes, sir.
All right, you stay here. You're temporarily relieved from your post.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, post the platoon.
Platoon. 10 shut. Right face. Forward heart.
Weber,
Yes, sir, Captain.
come on to my office. Matt?
Counting, Captain.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Which is your post, Weber?
Number 11, Lieutenant.
You know a Nellie, hmm?
Yes, sir. He's one of the guys that hang out around there.
Has he ever given you any trouble?
No, he stays pretty clear of me, Captain.
What does he do?
He says he's a mechanic. He might be working at it, I don't know. Hangs around 2 or 3 bars there every night. Had some information that he was hustling policy slips once a couple of months ago. Reported it, and the plainclothesman checked him out. Nothing to it, I heard. I do know he's done time.
Oh? For what?
Receiving stolen goods, Lieutenant.
Recently?
A couple of years ago he got out. Wouldn't be surprised if he still gets into a deal once in a while.
That's not his real name, is it, Nellie?
No, sir, it's a nickname. His name's Bevan. Nelson Bevan.
Uh-huh.
Captain, could we borrow Weber to work with us tonight?
Oh, sure, Matt, if you need him.
I'd like to send him up there with either Cassidy or Goldman to look around for Nellie. Know where he lives, Weber?
No, sir, just where he hangs out.
All right, that's good enough. We'll find him.
Okay, Weber. Change into your civilian clothes. You got your work cut out for you.
You are listening to 21st Precinct, a factual account of the way police work in the world's largest city.
Men, we're offering you an opportunity to study the various operations and applications of the Mannheim slide rule. Well, perhaps this offer wouldn't appeal to the average clerk, journalist, or administrative specialist. But to the man engaged in technical or scientific work, it would mean something. If he were not already familiar with the Mannheim slide rule, he would be interested. He'd want to know how he could take advantage of the offer. He'd know that a working knowledge of the slide rule would be of considerable help to him in his job. He'd learn that the person to see is his education officer, who would tell him that the course in the application of the Mannheim-type slide rule is offered by USAFI. He'd fill out an application to enroll in the course and take the first step toward power through knowledge with USAFI. Yes, he'd do that, if he were smart.
Now back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
As instructed, Patrolman Weber changed to his civilian clothes to assist detectives in their search for Nelson Bevan, also known as Nellie. While Detective Goldman sought information on Nellie through other means, Patrolman Weber took Detective Cassidy to the bars where he thought Nellie was a regular patron. The proprietor of one place told the officers that Nellie was indeed a steady customer and that he came into the place late almost every afternoon between 5 and 5:30. The 2 officers took a booth in the back of the place and waited.
Sure beats walking a post.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Hey, Cassidy, how many years you got in the job?
12.
And in the brains?
Almost 9 now.
Yeah. How'd you make it?
Well, I made a good collar. I almost had my head blown off.
No kidding.
I was walking a post. It was late to it, dark and cold. The only thing open on the block was this drugstore on the corner. I rang in for a personal. Well, I figured I'd go in there and warm up a little bit and maybe sneak a smoke. So I started into the drugstore. There were these 2 guys in there, and the doc had his hands high in the air.
Wow.
So I get out my gun. I don't ask any questions. They start shooting at me, and as soon as I come in the door. But I dropped one of them with my first shot and hit the other one with about the 4th or 5th. One of them was dead by the time the ambulance got there. The other's still in Sing Sing. Just got a letter from him last week.
That was some collar.
Yeah. Old Commissioner Valentine showed up at the station house at 4:30 in the morning. Patted me on the back and made me a detective on the spot. Mayor LaGuardia had me down to City Hall the next day. For tea.
Well, I'm trying to make it the other way. I'm going to Delahanty's now, studying for the sergeant's examination, and There. That's Nellie.
Yeah?
He just stepped up to the bar. Brown overcoat.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Keep it social for now. Let me spring it on. Okay?
Okay, sure. Hello, Nellie.
Oh, how are you?
Patrolman Weber.
Sure, I know you. Patrolman Weber, sure. You're not working tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm working.
No blue suit?
Not tonight. Nellie, this is Detective Cassidy.
Glad to know you.
Yeah.
Where you been keeping yourself, Nellie? I haven't seen you around.
Oh, busy. You know me, Mr. Weber. Busy.
I understand you're in the general merchandise business, Nellie.
Oh, you got me wrong, Mr.
Cassidy. We've always got you guys wrong, huh?
I'm out of that business, Mr. Cassidy. I've been out a long time. That right, Mr. Weber? You know me.
Yeah, I know you, Nellie.
Hey, how about a drink, huh? How about a drink on me?
No, thanks.
Well, if you don't mind. Let's go.
Skull.
Nellie,
Yeah, Miss Cassidy?
where's Dick?
Dick who?
The guy you spoke to in here Sunday night.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any Dick.
Come on. Let's take a ride to the station house. We'll talk about it there.
Oh, Dick.
Yeah. Dick. Where is he?
I don't know where he is, fellas. Him and me are just strangers, practically. I was introduced to him just once, and I seen him here that night. What night was it?
Sunday.
Yeah, I seen him in here Sunday, and we had a few words.
About what?
Time of day. We just passed the time of day.
Is that all?
Yeah, you know. Hello, how are you? What's new? That's all.
Come on, Nellie.
Wait a minute.
Where is he?
I don't know where he is. That's the honest to goodness truth. I don't know a thing about him. I don't even know his last name. What do you want from me?
What did he want from you?
You know the kind of reputation I got. He had a ring and a watch he wanted to realize something out of. I told him I wasn't in that kind of business anymore, and that was that.
How did you meet him?
Some guy pointed him out to me.
What guy?
What guy? I don't know what guy. I know a million guys. Just one of those things. I was standing on 2nd Avenue one afternoon last week, and he walked up to me. He asked me to come over and sit in the car, so I did. He had these things he showed me, and I told him I didn't want any part of them. What, is this guy hot, Dick, this Mr. Weber?
Burning.
Good thing I didn't have anything to do with him.
What kind of car?
It's a Hudson, I think. A tan Hudson. It's 49 or 50, something like that.
Well, that checks, Cassidy.
Everything I tell you checks. You know me, Mr. Weber.
Yeah.
You know me from way back.
Too far back.
Where is he?
I don't know. That's the honest to goodness truth.
Where does he hang around?
How should I know where he hangs around? All I know about him is what I told you. I've seen him only that twice. Once when we had the merchandise, and once that Sunday night. I don't know him from Adam otherwise. I know nothing about him. You give me a stack of Bibles, I'll swear.
I still wouldn't believe you, Nellie.
You wouldn't?
Come on, let's go in.
Is that trip necessary?
Yeah.
Can I at least finish my drink?
Go ahead.
Well, skull again.
Skull, Nellie.
It was 5:45 p.m. when I signed the last report in my folder and put it in the letterbox with the other reports and communications to be picked up and taken by the precinct messenger to the 6th Division office at 160 East 35th Street. I got up from behind my desk and walked out into the muster room.
Yes, sir, Captain?
Go ahead, take the call.
Yes, sir. 21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. Yeah, Coley. Listen, walk around and talk to the owner of that dress store at 613 before he closes. Remind him again to set his burglar alarm correctly. We don't want to make another run there during the night. Yeah, all right. Yes, sir, Captain?
I'm going to sign out, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Well, what time are you going out on patrol tonight?
Sergeant Rosen is going to relieve me on TS at 8 o'clock, sir.
All right. Take a turn by that ballroom on York Avenue sometime during the night. Make sure they've corrected the conditions we talked to the manager about, all right?
Yes, sir.
And leave a report for me.
Sir.
All right, Nellie. Step right up there.
Where, here?
That's all right.
Hello, Weber.
Captain?
Sergeant, would you bring up to Lieutenant King for me?
Oh, you found him, huh?
Yes.
What kind of job is finding me? Who was hiding?
Lieutenant King.
Think I was the hottest guy in New York.
Cassidy's here. He wants to talk to you. Okay, Cassidy. Take it over there, huh?
Good job, Weber.
Thank you, Captain.
We got Nellie, Lieutenant. Yeah, downstairs.
He hasn't been much help to Cassidy, though.
Who said I haven't? I can't tell him what I don't know. What do you want me to do, kid him?
Yes, sir. He's here.
I don't kid anybody.
Yes, sir. I'll ask him. Thanks, Sergeant.
Okay.
Captain, Lieutenant King wants to know if you've got a minute.
Well, what's the trouble?
He didn't say.
All right, I'll come up.
Okay, Nellie, let's go.
Pillar to post.
I'm going to the detective, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
So I get shoved around. Pillar to post.
We'll try to make it post to pillar, Nellie, just so things don't get dull.
We walked out of the muster room and into the back room where two motorcycle patrolmen from Motorcycle Precinct number 1 were sitting at the table going over summons stubs preparatory to informing the desk officer of the summonses they had issued motorists in the 21st Precinct. Then we climbed the rickety stairs to the second floor and walked into the 21st Squad office.
All right, Nellie. Sit down right there on the bench.
Listen, Mr. Cassidy, you got any idea how long I'm going to be here?
Why?
I got a business appointment.
What kind of business?
On a bench, huh?
Yeah. Sit down.
That's 2-1. Captain, am I supposed to stay around here, or do you want me back on my post?
Well, you see what Lieutenant King has to say, Weber.
Yes, sir.
Whatever he wants.
Hello, Captain. Thanks for coming up.
Oh, it's all right, man.
Weber, good job.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Keep him there a minute, Cassidy.
Yes, sir.
Captain, it's that Edith Hargrave.
Oh?
We checked out her prints. She's never been in trouble. I'm sure she's telling a straight story about this fellow, Dick.
Uh-huh.
Her boss called me. He says he knows you. A fellow named Audley. Runs a restaurant up on Lexington Avenue in the 80s.
Oh, yes, I know him.
She waits tables there. Audley said he'd vouch for her. What kind of a guy is he?
He's all right, man. Been in business there a long time. He's never had any trouble that I know of. He's okay.
Edie, you remember Captain Kennelly?
When can I go? Can I go soon?
I will see. You'd know this, Nellie, if you saw him, would you?
I told you I would.
All right. Walk over to the door there. Let me know if you see him sitting outside.
Really? I want to go home.
See him?
Yes, on the bench. That fella. That's him.
All right. Cassidy, bring him in here.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Edie.
Oh, excuse me, Captain.
That's all right.
All right, Nellie. Inside.
Pillar to post.
Shut the door, Cassidy.
Yes, sir. This is Lieutenant King and Captain Kennelly. Nellie Button.
Gentlemen,
Know this young lady, Nellie?
she looks familiar, I'll say that.
She was with Dick on Sunday night when he met you.
Was she?
You know I won't.
All right, Nellie, you can save yourself a lot of trouble. We want Dick and the guy he was with. We want them in a robbery this afternoon, and we think they're right for 5 or 6 more. Now, where is he?
I said I know where he is. I don't know him that well.
Look, mister, I don't want to waste any time with you. You told the officers he drives a 1949 or 50 Hudson painted tan. If you know that much, you know a lot more.
How could I know a lot more? I seen the car.
You know where he stays. He told you where he stays, didn't he?
No.
Well, where do you think he stays?
What, do you want me to speculate?
Yeah, speculate. We'll go from there.
Well, once in a conversation, he said he parked his car at nights near that museum over there. You know, on the west side, right off the park?
Museum of Natural History?
Yeah, that one.
So?
So if he parks his car there at night, he must stay around there someplace, don't you think?
I don't know what to think, Nellie. We'll see what we can find out.
The interrogation of Nelson Bevan, also known as Nellie, continued. Meanwhile, Lieutenant King had Patrolman Weber take the girl Edith Hargrave to a restaurant for a meal. After listening to the questioning for some minutes, I went downstairs, signed the blotter, and left the precinct to go off duty. At the end of an hour, Lieutenant King had gotten no more information from Nellie on the whereabouts of the suspects. He concluded that Nellie knew no more. It was decided to trace the suspects by attempting to locate the car parked on the street in the vicinity of the Museum of Natural History, located on the west side of Central Park between 77th Street and 81st Street. Inasmuch as this location was out of the 21st, the commanders of both the 20th and 24th detective squads were called. Each furnished 2 detectives, and with 4 men from the 21st, the search of the streets began later that night. Because of his work on the case so far, Patrolman Weber continued temporarily as the partner of Detective Cassidy. Shortly before midnight, they were cruising on Columbus Avenue looking for a 1949 or 1950 Hudson painted tan.
Suppose we go up to the corner, take a right, and come back in the next block. Okay, Weber?
Yeah, sure.
We might be batting our brains out for nothing. Wouldn't be smart for them to hold on to that car any longer. They know we've got the girl.
You give them credit for being smart, leaving her in the bar like that, taking her along on a robbery.
Some of them get smart at strange times. Take a right, huh?
Hey, Cassidy, look up there.
Go on, straight through.
49 Hudson.
Pull up ahead of it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I'm right with you.
Of course, I grant you that not everybody owns a Hudson, but there's a few of them around.
Yeah.
Fill the hood.
Warm?
Well, I'll try the door. Uh-huh.
Well, what's the matter?
This could be the car. Girl said she remembered a little blue knob in the steering wheel, like that one. Whoever left it here must be coming back for it.
Yeah?
There's a bottle of whiskey under the seat. Half full, too.
Well, what now?
Suppose you ring in to Lieutenant King.
Yeah.
Tell him what we've got. I think it's a car. Ask him to check out the registration and see if there's an alarm out for the car.
Yeah, there's a candy store on the corner.
Good. Use the phone in there. I'll keep my eyes on the car.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Pop.
Yes, sir. Something?
Yeah, for the telephone, please.
For the telephone. Stay open all night, and what do I get? Telephone customer. The telephone. On the wall.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, what's that?
I'm a cop. Get help.
Hey, listen!
Cassidy! Cassidy?
Here. Behind the car. Get that one's gun. How is he?
Through the neck.
Don't bother with that other one. I got his gun.
You hit?
Yeah. Not bad, I don't think.
Here, let me see.
In the shoulder, that's all. They came back as soon as you went inside. They started blazing away.
You sure handled them, though.
Yeah. Well, here I go again. Tea with the mayor.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. What is it? A kid? Who's the driver, you? He was what? Riding a bicycle?
And so it goes,
Where
around
is
the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, transcribed. A factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Elaine Rost, George Petrie, Jack Orison, Santos Ortega, Mandel Kramer, and Michael Dreyfuss. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Art Hanna speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. Yes, ma'am, this is the police department. Stole your purse? Well, who? What's his name? Do you know him?
You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow by transcription the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right, I'll tell you what. You're right around the corner. Why don't you just walk into the station house? You can tell us all about it. That's right. You come in here.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on the map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. It was 8:20 a.m. I had just turned out the platoon for the day tour and was in my office changing from my uniform, about to go off duty after having been on the job since 4 the previous afternoon. Come in.
I'd like to see you a minute, Captain.
Oh, come in, man. Well, what have you got?
I don't know, really, Captain. Maybe just an idea.
Yeah?
You lent a girl 50 cents to get home last night?
That's right.
I saw the US 61 this morning.
Yeah, that's right. I had them take a complaint from her. She didn't know whether the man intended to steal her purse or whether she left it in his car by mistake. What about it?
Well, from the way she described the car and the man, I think he's wanted for homicide and robbery in Philadelphia. He and the fellow he's with.
Oh?
Just happened to see a wanted flyer yesterday. Everything fits like a glove.
Well, her name and address is in the UF 61. You can send out and talk to her.
I'm going to, Captain. Right away.
While I finished changing, Lieutenant Matt King, the detective commander, used my telephone to call upstairs to the 21st Squad. He instructed Detectives Louis DeLuca and Ralph Scanlon to come to my office immediately. We went into the lieutenant's room and found that Lieutenant Harry L. Snyder, the desk officer during the 12 to 8 tour, had not yet left the house. In my office, the detectives got such additional information as Lieutenant Snyder, who also had spoken to the girl, and I possessed. Then, as I left the station house, the 2 detectives started to drive to Brooklyn to seek her out. A half hour later, they parked their car on a busy street in the Borough Hall section and walked toward the entrance to a beauty parlor. It had started to rain.
Every time I come to Brooklyn, it pours.
That's because you're a Giant fan.
They look a little bit busy. And this is where all the husband's money goes.
That looks like the boss.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Does a Miss Grace Burgess work here?
Why, yes, she does, but she's not allowed callers during working hours. None of my operators are allowed callers during working hours. I make that a strict rule.
We'd like to see her. We're police officers.
Police officers? Oh, what's she got?
Well, she hasn't done anything. We just want to talk to her.
Well, if you want to talk to her, she must have done something.
We just want to talk to her.
Do you really have to?
Yes.
Well, all right. Oh, I'll tell you what. You can talk to her in my office. It's right over there. Now, please don't make any scene and disturb any of my customers. I have a high-class clientele.
There won't be any trouble.
Well, I'll bring her right away.
You think we were poisoned? Let's go in and wait, huh?
This must be a nice business.
Yeah, for the boss, I guess. I don't think the girls make too much.
Some do all right with tips, I hear.
You think this is going to amount to anything? Pretty thin.
Well, you can't tell. It might be the right guy.
Well, we'll see fast enough, I guess.
Here she is. Go in, Grace.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, don't keep her too long. Her book is full of appointments, and I have to take Mrs. Terry myself.
No, we won't keep her long.
Oh, do you want me to stay as a witness, I mean?
No, thank you. That won't be necessary.
Well, all right, if you say so.
We're sorry to disturb you at work, Miss Burgess, but this may be important.
Well, it's important. I guess it's all right.
I'm Detective Ralph Scanlon. This is Louis DeLuca.
How you do?
This is from the 21st Squad in Manhattan.
Oh, is it about what happened when I was there last night?
In a way, yes.
You see, that didn't seem very important. It's not important enough to bring you all the way over to Brooklyn.
Well, it might have a connection with something important.
Oh, see?
You reported your purse was stolen last night. Now, would you mind telling us exactly how it happened?
Well, I didn't say it was stolen exactly. I distinctly told the captain it might have been a mistake.
Yeah, we know.
Have you got a cigarette? She doesn't let us carry them in our uniform pockets.
Yes, sir.
Like I told the captain. Thanks. I was in this bar last night by myself.
Where?
In Brooklyn, on Notion Avenue. Miss Stella and I, he was alone, too. We started a little conversation.
He told you his name was Carl.
That's right, Carl. Carl Board. Well, we got to talking, and one thing led to another, and he asked me if I'd like to go to a party. Party with a whole lot of people. Well, he seemed like a nice enough boy, and I didn't have anything to do, so I said yes. Well, the party turned out to be in New York.
Well, didn't that make any difference?
Well, I didn't find out about it till we were on our way. It was a pretty night, and I didn't mind the ride. Anyway, we got to the party, and there were lots of people. Everybody's having a good time.
Do you remember where the party was? Where in New York?
Well, I don't know the street names or anything. I don't know much about New York. Up around there on the east side someplace. So, there were all these people, and we started to have a good time, dancing and drinking. They had wonderful food, you know that? Real fancy stuff. Imported, and they had champagne.
The report said you left early.
Well, it wasn't really early, I guess, but it was first. I was having a good time like everybody else, and then this other fella, this Bob or Rob or something. It was his apartment, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he started to get fresh. He wouldn't let me alone, so I said to Carl, come on, take me home. Well, Carl wanted to stay and so forth, and anyway, I finally talked him into going. Well, we got in his car, but as soon as we left the house, he tried to talk me into going back. Finally, I said I didn't want to. So he stopped the car, and he practically kicked me out. Well, my purse was on the front seat. There was $14 and some change in it. I don't think he meant to steal it.
How did you get to the police station?
Well, I didn't have a cent to my name, and I was mad and wondering what to do, and finally I asked somebody where the police station was, and I walked over there and told him what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the captain was very nice. He got me 50 cents, and I got the subway back to Brooklyn. Oh, I'd like to give you the 50 cents to pay back the captain. That was very nice of him. I was going to mail it today, but you can give it back for me, will you?
Oh, sure.
But I don't understand why I had to come all the way to Brooklyn after all it was only $14. $14 means a lot to me, but it wasn't a big crime. I don't even know if Carl meant to take it. I don't think he did.
Well, all complaints on theft come to the detectives, and we saw your complaint this morning. We've been looking a long time for two fellows like that.
Yeah, Carl Board?
No, this is Carl Brighter, but he answers the description you gave, and he drives the same kind of car.
With the green body and the black top?
Yeah, that's right. Is this a picture of him?
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. He's a criminal? I didn't know it on him.
No way you could have known. Show the other picture, Ron.
Yeah. Nice looking boy.
You recognize this one?
That's the one that tried to get rough with me. That robbed, or Bob or something. With his apartment we were at.
His name is Rick Nayland.
Almost got mixed up with some crowd, didn't I? What'd they do? What are they?
The two of them were wanted in Philadelphia. They stuck up a payroll messenger, shot and killed him. Now, you think you could remember where that building was?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I told you, I don't know New York very well.
Would you try to help us?
Sure, if you want to. Now?
If you can.
He'll be awful sore.
Well, we'll see if we can fix it with it.
All right, you can fix it. I don't know. Look at the trouble a girl can almost get in. All I want was to have a good time. Gets to be a fine. How do you do? You make a date with a boy, you have to ask him for his fingerprints.
You are listening to 21st Precinct, a factual account of the way police work in the world's largest city. Back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
The two detectives telephoned to their commanding officer, Lieutenant Matt King, and passed on the information they had obtained from the beauty operator, Grace Burgess. They were instructed to bring the girl to New York and make a search for the apartment house where she had attended the party the previous night. They did this, and 3 hours later, at 1 p.m., they parked their car in front of the station house, walked through the muster room, and up the stairs to the 21st squad. All right, let's wait right here, Miss Burgess.
What happens now? I'd like to know that much.
We still want to see if we can find that apartment house.
We tried, didn't we? I don't know what more good I can do.
Oh, the lieutenant wants to talk to you.
Oh.
You want to see if he's busy, Lud? Yeah.
Listen.
What?
I'm hungry. Don't you think we're entitled to lunch?
Oh, we'll get you lunch. Whitey, Lieutenant tied up? No, he's all alone in there. Thanks. DeLuca, Lieutenant. Yes, sir. We've got that Grace Burgess here.
Did she locate the building for you?
She hasn't any idea where it is. We rode around for 2 hours.
Bring her in here.
Yes, sir. Scanlon?
Yeah?
Okay. She's not much help at all.
Right in there, Miss Burgess.
Yeah.
Come in, Miss Burgess.
Thank you very much.
Close the door, Scanlon.
Yes, sir. Now, everybody, hold on. This is Lieutenant King, Miss Grace Burgess.
Hello.
I'm sure.
Sit down, please.
Oh, thanks.
I understand you weren't able to locate the house, Miss Burgess.
It's too bad.
Well, I tried. Did you say I didn't try?
She tried, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. We rode every street between 57th and 79th and 5th Avenue of the river. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's not my fault. I told you. I don't know New York.
Did you locate the spot where she got out of the car?
Well, we're only guessing about that, Lieutenant. She doesn't remember which way she walked to get to the station
But
house.
I remember.
But you didn't ride very long from the apartment house before you did get out.
No, it was only 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5. Listen, I'm getting very hungry. This is as bad as being with those crooks. At least they fed me. They had plenty to eat.
All right, we'll go out and get something to eat.
And plenty to drink. Champagne, all kinds of fancy liquor, delicacies from all over the continent.
Well, we don't do quite as well as Steve's, Miss Burgess, but there's a nice spaghetti joint around the corner. That's where we're going if you want to come with us.
Sure. All right. Now?
Miss Burgess, what kind of fancy liquors do they have there? Besides the champagne, I mean.
Well, whiskey. There's Scotch whiskey from Scotland and something from Sweden or someplace. Somebody said it could really knock you for a loop, so I didn't try any.
Aquavit?
Yeah, aquavit. That's all this Rob or Bob drank. He said he didn't drink anything else ever. They're just bottles of it. What have they got besides spaghetti in this place? Anything good?
Anything you want?
Oh, that's nice. I had spaghetti last night. Think they might have a steak?
They might.
Well, I'm ready.
You have a nice lunch, Miss Burgess, and they'll take you back out to try to find that house.
Do we have to?
I think it'd be a good idea.
The process of investigation is slow, painstaking, and often fruitless. Detectives must often rely upon others who have neither an appreciation nor an understanding of the importance of the information being sought. But fortunately for the police, most citizens are willing to give all the time and effort they can spare, whether or not they grasp the implications. In this case, Detectives Scanlon and DeLuca took the witness to lunch and then returned to the car. The weather had cleared some, and they slowly cruised the streets of the precinct. Across 62nd to the river, back on 63rd to 5th Avenue, 64th, 65th, and on uptown.
No, it's not on this block either. At least I don't think so.
Ralph, what do you say we go back to the spot where he put her out of the car?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not even sure that's where he did that.
I thought you decided it was.
Yeah, but now I remember I walked a couple of blocks before he saw that furniture store.
Which way, uptown or downtown?
Which way is uptown?
I guess it don't make any difference.
You don't have to get sorted. Came all the way from Brooklyn to try to help you out.
No, we're not sorry.
You're trying. You can't say I'm not trying.
Oh, we can't.
After all, I don't know New York, and it was dark then. I wasn't paying much attention where we were going. You can't expect me to pick out a house I've never been to on a street I've never been to after all.
Hey, you want to try it again, Grace?
It's okay with me?
Now, look, when you left the house, can't you recall how many blocks you drove before you turned left, like you said?
No, I can't, really. Did I say we turned left?
Yeah.
Do you remember the kind of building it was?
Was it brick, brownstone, what?
I wasn't paying any attention.
Was there a stoop or was it a street-level entrance?
I didn't notice. I could tell you all about the inside of the apartment. The living room was nice. And there was this lovely kitchen where they had the food and everything. All the bottles of champagne and the aquavit, what do you call it?
Well, there's no sense worrying about the inside until we find the outside.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't remember. It's the first time I had champagne, you know. Maybe that's why I don't remember so well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you insinuating?
No, just speculating.
Oh, that's different.
Does this block look familiar to you, Grace?
No, not a bit familiar.
Well, what do you say we take a turn up Lexington, Lund?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, if I didn't know New York before, I'm sure going to know it now, don't you think?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at that either.
The search for the apartment house continued all that afternoon and into the night. The detectives had no luck. In the meantime, Lieutenant King had taken other investigatory steps in an attempt to locate the two fugitives from Philadelphia who were thought to be someplace in the precinct. His immediate superior, Captain Robert Fleischer, detailed 4 detectives from the 6th Detective District to assist in the hunt. 2 additional men from the Manhattan East Homicide Squad were sent to lend a hand. At the turnout of the platoons for the night tour at 4 p.m. and the late tour at midnight, the uniformed officers of the 21st were given descriptions of the fugitives and shown their photographs. If they were holed up in the precinct and showed their faces on the street, it was more than possible that any one of the 150 men who patrolled every inch of the streets might spot them. At 7:45 the next morning, I came into the muster room to report for duty for my day tour. I walked around behind the desk where Lieutenant Pope was on duty as desk officer and signed the blotter. Then I passed the telephone switchboard where Sergeant Collins was on the job.
Good morning, Captain.
Sergeant?
There's a few messages on your desk.
Oh, good. Listen.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yeah, go ahead.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. Yeah? All right. Yes, sir, we'll take care of it. Park Avenue and 68, yes, sir. Thank you. Dead dog in the street, Park Avenue and 68, Captain. Yes, sir?
Any trace of those 2 Philadelphia fugitives?
There must not be. Lieutenant King asked us to keep giving the descriptions to the men.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll be in my office.
Yes, sir. Captain.
Morning, Matt.
You talked to the man about those 2 fugitives this morning,
Yes, man, sure. How are you doing with them?
Yeah, not too good. The girl identifies the pictures of both of them. She's sure about them.
Go ahead.
But that's the only thing she is sure about. Had her out riding almost all day yesterday. She couldn't locate the building. She had no idea where it is.
Mm-hmm. What else have you got working on it?
Well, she may not be able to locate the house they're in, but we're pretty sure it's in the precinct.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling us about the party there. Champagne, all kinds of fancy food and liquor. Seems that one of them, this Rick Nayland, has a taste for that Swedish liquor, aquavit.
Yeah?
He had several bottles of it there, she said. Well, we know they were in Philadelphia before they got into the deal. They came to New York in a hurry. They certainly didn't carry that liquor with them. Must have bought it here.
Aquavit? That stuff's not too common.
No, sir. Well, I figured the liquor store might carry a bottle or 2 of it, but if somebody wants to order a case or more, they'd have to get it special.
That's good, man. Might amount to something.
Better, Captain. That's all we've got.
In another few minutes, I turned out the platoon for the day tour. The men were given detailed descriptions of the Philadelphia fugitives and marched out of the station house to take over their posts. I went into my office and started on the paperwork, the signing of reports and reading of communications. As soon as the licensed package stores began to open for the day's business, detectives assigned to the job resumed their canvass. In teams of 2, they worked all day. No luck. Finally, at 5 p.m., Detectives Scanlon and DeLuca walked into a package store on 3rd Avenue near 73rd.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir. Would you like to look over our specials?
Have you got a...
I'm sorry. This other gentleman was first.
Where to get him?
Oh.
We're police officers. I'm Detective DeLuca. This is Detective Scanlon.
What can I do for you?
We're just checking up. We're looking for a fellow who might have bought a lot of aquavit, a case maybe. You sell a lot of this stuff?
No, it could sit on the shelf for months. This is not an aquavit drinking country.
Have you sold any recently?
Me?
Yeah.
A bottle here, a bottle there.
I mean by the case.
To that fellow you're looking for?
Yeah.
No. Well, wait a minute. Just because I didn't sell it don't mean it hasn't been sold. The boss could have sold it.
Is he in?
No, I'm just here alone right now. Tomorrow morning he'll be in. He's out playing golf. He's a great golf enthusiast.
What time will he be in?
Well, he don't have to be in. If somebody wanted a case of aquavit, we wouldn't have it in stock. Not in this store. We'd have to order it in from the distributor, so the customer would leave his order and we'd write it down in this book. When the merchandise came in, we'd phone him to come get it.
Well, can you look?
That's what I'm fixing to do. You'll just have the patience.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Would it have been this week?
Probably.
Aquavit. Yo, 1 case. Helgerson's. Good brand. Imported.
Let's see.
1 case at $69.25. The stuff ain't cheap.
What name did he give? Let's see.
Robert, Newfield.
Well, that could be Nayland. The initials tie up.
Yeah, Eldorado 58098 there. Don't you take an address? Why? They order the stuff. When it comes in, we call them on a telephone. They come and get it.
When was this ordered?
Well, the order went in on Tuesday. It says it arrived here Wednesday afternoon. They came and picked it up. That's what it says.
Who sold them?
That looks like the boss is writing. He won't be here until tomorrow.
Where can we get in touch with him?
Well, about the 16th hole, I'd say.
Well, we can check out the telephone number and get the address that way.
Yeah, let's hope there isn't another aquavit drinker around here. There ain't many. Take my word for it. That stuff gathers dust on the shelves. It's a long time between aquavit customers. They're scarce.
Are they? We're going to make them even scarcer. This information was telephoned immediately to Lieutenant King. The telephone number, Eldorado 58098, was checked out. The address listed turned out to be a brownstone house converted into apartments on 74th Street near 2nd Avenue. A plant was put on the building. In order to avoid observation, the superintendent of the building was called on the telephone and asked to meet Lieutenant King in a drugstore on the corner. He was taken to the lieutenant's car and questioned concerning the fugitives. He said that an apartment, 2B, had been subleased furnished to a Robert Newfield just 10 days earlier by a tenant who would be out of town for 3 months. In the 10 days, he had seen Robert Newfield only once. The superintendent was shown the photograph of the killer, Richard Nayland. Although he said he thought it resembled the new occupant of the apartment, Robert Newfield, he would not make a positive identification. He was shown the picture of the other fugitive, Carl Brider. The superintendent could not remember ever having seen him. At 5:30 p.m., Lieutenant King sent Detective DeLuca to Brooklyn to get the girl, Grace Burgess, and bring her to the 21st Squad. Then, with them, he rode to the 74th Street address.
I hope this isn't another wild goose chase.
Well, believe me, you don't hope so any more than we do.
I had the steak tonight. I gave the boy some silly excuse when I broke it. Probably thought I was lying.
Well, we'll give you a letter.
Will you?
All right, slow down, lad.
Yes, sir.
Third house from the corner, Grace.
The brownstone?
That's right.
Yeah, I have no reason to remember.
That's where you were to the party, wasn't it?
It's late at night. Listen, is that door red? The front door of the house, I mean?
Yes, it's painted red.
Well, I do remember the building had a red front door. I remarked at the time to call. What a nice front door, I said.
When you went in, how many flights of stairs did you go up?
Well, just inside and up one flight, if my memory serves me.
Was the apartment toward the back or toward the street?
Uh-huh.
Well, which?
Honest to goodness, I expect you to remember. I can't remember every little thing. Oh, you know what?
What?
I do remember something. When we were going in, there was a lady coming out. She had the nicest little French poodle you ever saw. Little bitty thing. Just as big. Very little dog. I remarked the car at the time. I never saw a cuter dog.
What color was the dog?
Black, I think. Yeah, black.
All right, lad, let's go back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, if I can't say definitely, I can't say definitely.
You've been a lot of help, Miss Burgess.
Have I?
A lot of help. Yes.
After Lieutenant King returned to the precinct, he sent Detective DeLuca back to 74th Street to talk once more to the superintendent of the building. The super confirmed that there was a tenant who owned a dog exactly as described by Grace Burgess. The plant was maintained on the building. Neither of the suspects was seen to enter or leave. There was no indication whether anyone was in the apartment being kept under surveillance. Because the fugitives were killers and both probably armed, it was decided to wait until early in the morning. In the meantime, the raid detail was organized. It consisted of 6 detectives from the 21st Squad, 2 from the 6th Detective District, and 4 patrolmen from the 21st Precinct. I stayed on the job to go along with Lieutenant King. The pass key to the apartment was obtained from the super, and at 4 a.m. all the men were given their various assignments. With Detectives DeLuca, Scanlon, and Howard, Lieutenant King and I walked toward the street entrance of the building.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Okay. Now,
What, Nat?
I wanted to get a haircut today. I forgot.
Did you? couch. She's sleeping, Cap. Yes, sir. That's the bedroom. Come on. There he is on the bed. All right, Joe. He's out cold. Come on your feet.
Let him lay there, Lud.
Yes, sir.
He's not going anyplace.
No. He's full of this. Aquavit.
Stay with him, Lud.
Captain, coming?
Okay, Scanlon?
Yes, sir. He's passed out cold.
Well, he's the boys, all right. It's a good collar.
Yes, sir. Sure is. Well, Matt, there'll be some departmental recognition for this. There's one commendation the commissioner shouldn't forget.
Which one is that, Captain?
Aquavit.
Precinct, Sergeant Collins. Who's trying to kill her? How old is the girl? 16? Where is it?
And so it goes, around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, transcribed, a factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city. It's presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the police department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Elspeth Eric, Evelyn Varden, John Sylvester, Eric Drexler, John Gibson, Joseph Julian, and Jack Orison. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Produced for CBS Radio by John Ives. Bob Pfeiffer speaking.
'21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns. Well, who's shot? Where is this? Now, wait a minute. Don't talk so fast. That's 3422. Is that right? Then arrest him. Yeah? Well, who shot him? You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct. All right, I'll send the officers right up there. Yeah, right away. You just wait there. Show them where it is. Yeah, just wait there. Okay.
21st Precinct. Just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. I was working my night tour, 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. It had been raining hard when I came on the job, and it continued to rain through the night. After I turned out the 12 to 8 platoon at midnight, I went on patrol of the precinct in sector car number 3. It was another quiet tour. The rain helps policemen as well as farmers. It keeps troublemakers off the street. At 2:25, I returned to the station house where I signed reports and communications and caught up generally with the voluminous paperwork that plagues commanding officers. A meeting of all precinct, division, and borough commanders had been called by the police commissioner for 9 a.m. in the lineup room at police headquarters, 240 Center Street. In order to get some rest, at 3:40 a.m., I lay on the couch in my office with instructions to Lieutenant Gorman, the desk officer, that I be awakened in time to turn out the platoon for the day tour. Captain. Excuse me, Captain. Yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Yeah, what is it? We got a homicide. No? Where? 3422 Lexington Avenue at the restaurant. Pastry chef. You know, the baker. He was shot twice. Is there a car on the way? Yes, sir. I put out a radio call for a car. He'll be here for you any minute. What time is it? It's 5:25. What was it, robbery? Well, is it still raining, Sergeant? Yes, sir. You better take your raincoat. The information we got so far is that the pastry chef comes to work at midnight. Uh-huh. The restaurant closes at 1 in the morning. But the pastry chef works all night in the kitchen, baking. The kitchen help starts coming in a little after 5. Go ahead, Sergeant. Yes, sir. And the first one there went in the kitchen door, found the baker on the floor. The place was a wreck. Carl went direct to CB. But when the sector men got on the job and saw what they had, they rang in here.
Gorman, desk off.
They said it looked like a robbery.
Is that a homicide?
The car will be here right away, Captain. I better get back on the switchboard. All right, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. Okay. The detectives are there, yeah. You're welcome. I know it was too quiet at school, Captain.
Yeah, have you got your notifications all made, Lieutenant?
That was the medical examiner's office. I've notified the detectives, the division, the homicide squad. I just got to the DA's office, lad. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Will you get me to the DA's office in here?
Yes, sir. What detectives went, Red?
Battalion Howard.
Hello, CB. This is Sergeant Burns at 21st. Oh, what about Lieutenant King?
They told him at home. He's on his way.
He was around here until 2 o'clock. Probably didn't even get to bed warm.
There's one cure for that, Captain. Have his phone taken out.
In a few minutes, sector car number 2 came by the station house to drive me to 3422 Lexington Avenue, the scene of the homicide. It was still raining hard when we pulled up to the place. The front of the restaurant, a large and popular place, was still dark. The flashlights of cops inside could be seen poking around in the empty dining room. I instructed the operator of the car, Patrolman Coley, to pull around to the kitchen entrance on the side street. Parked there were 2 sector cars, the patrol sergeant's car, the detective's car, and an ambulance. I got out of the car and crossed the sidewalk to the kitchen door where a patrolman had been posted by Sergeant Waters to keep out unauthorized persons. The patrolman saluted me as I approached and opened the door. Thank you, Marshal. Sergeant?
Oh, Captain.
What do we got? Want to take a look? Yeah.
Carl, tell the person.
Looks like robbery. Fellow was in there alone. Uh-huh. That's just the way he was found. See? One shot got him in the shoulder, the other one in the forehead. Name is Eugene Francis Tarpon. Resides at 2119 Mill Avenue in the Bronx. 31 years old. He's a baker here. Comes to work at midnight. He's here all alone after the place closed at 1 a.m. Makes rolls and bread, pies, cakes, and so forth. Yeah. Works all night until 8 a.m. Want to take a look over here, Captain? Yeah. Boss usually doesn't get in to open up the safe until after 8 in the morning. Place open for business at 6:30. So it's been the custom to leave about $100 in coins and small bills locked in this drawer here. The early cashier has the key to the drawer and uses the money to change till the boss gets in. Really hacked away on the drawer, huh? Yes, sir. Apparently with that meat cleaver there. Must have taken a good 10 minutes to get it open. No sign of the gun around? No, sir. Must have taken it out with him. He or they? Yes, sir. He or they. The detectives are talking to the fellow that found him and rang in. That fellow over there, Emil Lindvik. He's a fry cook. He's doing here 5:15. All right, let's go over there. Yes, sir. You don't need all these men around here, Sergeant. You better get some of them back on the job. Yes, sir. I thought he was sick or something. Thank you. That's what I thought. Oh, hello, Captain. The Sally? Captain? Whitey? This is Emil Lindvik, Captain. He found the body. He's a fry cook here.
I come in and there you are. Right in the middle of the floor. You haven't used your key to get in, I know. Oh, yeah. Just like every morning. I had to use my key. The door wasn't standing open. It was locked. I had to use my key.
You always work here alone at night?
Oh, yeah. We baked all night so we'd have fresh rolls and bread and cake for the trade the next day. You see, we got a sign out in the dining room. All baking done on the premises. He did it, Sergeant.
Did he always work alone?
Oh, yeah. All alone.
And you're always the first employee in the morning?
I'm the fry cook. I got to get things heated up, the deep fat fryers for the breakfast hut. You know, French fried potatoes, etc.
Mm-hmm. Was the baker always alone here from the time the restaurant closed at 1 a.m. until you came to work?
Oh, yeah. He worked alone.
Tell me, did you ever see anyone in here with him? Or did he ever tell you he had friends in during the night?
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while what?
Once in a while he had company. He didn't come into work until midnight, like I said, and once in a while if he had a date, he'd bring her in the kitchen and he'd work and she'd keep him company.
Did you ever see a woman in here with him?
Oh, yeah. Once in a while.
Always the same woman?
Oh, yeah. He went with her. You know her name? Look, she's a married woman. She's got a husband. I don't like to get her involved.
She's involved whether she wants to be or not, don't you think?
Yeah, yes, she is.
What's her name?
Edna.
Edna what?
Edna, I don't know.
There's Lieutenant King.
I was told that about, but I don't remember.
Hello, Captain.
Not?
Roy, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, this is Zena Lindvik. He found the body. Lieutenant King, commanding officer of the 21st Detective Squad.
How do you do?
Lindvik. What's it look like? A drawer where about $100 was kept was broken open, Lieutenant. Robbery, maybe, but Daniel here says that the victim never opened the door for anyone he didn't know. Isn't that right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to make you one morning. I had a time convincing him it was me before he'd opened the door.
No sign of forcible entry.
No. He's a nice guy. A very nice guy. What a baker. His damages couldn't be beat. They just couldn't be beat. Within a few minutes, detectives of the Manhattan East Homicide Squad arrived to aid the 21st Squad in the investigation. A deputy medical examiner and a representative of the New York County District Attorney's Office were on the scene shortly afterwards. As the ranking officer of the Detective Division present, Lieutenant King dictated to a stenographer from the Homicide Squad a detailed description of the surrounding conditions and the position, appearance, and condition of the body. Meanwhile, the Homicide Squad photographer took pictures of the premises and of the body from every possible angle. The deputy medical examiner then made a preliminary examination of the body and ordered its removal to the Bellevue morgue. The first officer on the scene in response to the original call, Patrolman Ernest Edelman, placed a UF-95 identification tag on the body. He made a search of the victim's pockets and inventoried the contents in his memorandum book. Fingerprints of the victim were taken by a homicide detective and the body removed to the ambulance. The investigation was underway. Detectives of the 21st Squad and the Homicide Squad were assigned to various tasks in this connection. Detectives Vitale and Howard, for instance, made a call at an apartment building on West 101st Street, an address found in the victim's wallet.
Somebody's coming.
Yeah.
It's about time.
This is Edna Heppel?
Yes, that's right. You have to excuse me. I thought you were somebody else. I thought you were my husband. What is it?
We're detectives.
All right. Well, you got him. Every time you turn around and being waked up at 7 o'clock in the morning, he's in some jail. So he's getting into some kind of trouble.
Can we come in?
Sure, come ahead. I'm used to it. Well, don't mind the house. I haven't had a chance to straighten up yet.
That's okay. I'm Detective Howard. This is Detective Vitale.
How you do?
Heppel?
Well, what'd you do now? He was down in Jersey, Trenton. Wrote me to be home last night, 10:30 the latest. He show up? I asked you, did he show up? He did not. Never seen a man like him. It's a wonder I stuck with him this long. I've been wanting to leave him, but I stuck like a fool. What's he in for now?
We don't have your husband, Miss Heppel.
You don't?
No, we don't.
Well, what do you want then?
Do you know a man named Eugene Francis Tarpon?
Oh, sure, June. I know June. He in trouble? What'd he do? He's never been in trouble before.
He's dead.
Dead?
He was shot.
Mind if I sit down?
No, Loretta.
Who did it?
That's what we're trying to find out.
How long have you known him?
I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months, something like that. I was thinking of marrying him.
You're married already, aren't you?
Married? You don't call this married, do you? Works out of town all the time, never sends me any money, hardly. Uses me to run around with this man and that one.
How often did you see Eugene Tarpon?
Oh, 2, 3 times a week, I don't know. I was going to get a divorce and we were going to get married. At least we were thinking about getting married.
Does your husband know Tarpon?
Yeah, sure, he knows you. He didn't like him, though.
Why not?
Well, on account of me, I guess. On account of I was interested in you. He didn't like him at all.
Where is your husband now?
Look, don't ask me where he is now. I don't know. That was due 5 days ago, and here I am with hardly a nickel in the house, and he hasn't showed up. He got off this construction job near Trenton last night. He's supposed to be home. I thought you were him at the door. Listen, you don't think he killed Jim, do you?
What do you think?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
I didn't ask you what you know. I asked you what you think.
Well, I wouldn't put it past him, I'll say that. Poor Jim. Such a nice guy. Really a nice guy.
Yes, so we understand.
Guess it always happens to nice guys, huh?
I guess.
Couldn't happen to a bum like that husband of mine. It's got to happen to a nice guy like me. Well, that's life for you.
In addition to assigning detectives to run down what leads existed, Lieutenant King and members of the 21st Squad and the Homicide Squad remained at the restaurant to question employees as they came to work and to talk to the proprietor of the place. I stayed there myself until 20 minutes after 8 when sector car number 1 came by to take me to police headquarters, 240 Center Street, for the scheduled meeting of all borough, division, and precinct commanders in the lineup room. The meeting, called by the new police commissioner to explain his policy in regard to the enforcement of laws relating to gambling and public morals, lasted until 11:15 a.m. At that time, I returned to the 21st in order to change into civilian clothes and finally go off duty. Hello, Sergeant. Captain. Oh, what's doing?
Oh, it's quiet to her. There's a lot of calls from the press on that homicide I saw. A couple of messages for you. Nothing looks important.
I'll sign the blotter.
Yes, sir? Take the call. 21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns. All right, 19. You go to meal now.
All right, Sergeant.
Lieutenant King?
Yes, sir? Just want to see the captain.
Oh. Matt, you all through up there?
Yes, sir.
Here are your messages, Captain.
Oh, thanks. What's it look like, man?
Yeah, looks like robbery, Captain. Money missing out of the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
There's another angle, too. This Baker Tarpon was going with a married woman. The husband was supposed to be home last night and didn't show. We want to talk to him.
Is the husband that kind of guy?
I don't know. Any husband can be that kind of guy.
Then you think robbery's out?
No, not necessarily. The money was taken. I had a long talk with the owner of the restaurant. This Tarpon was pretty cautious when he was working there alone. He wouldn't open up that door unless he was sure of the person that wanted in.
Mm-hmm.
If it was robbery, I figured it had to be someone Tarpon knew and someone who knew where that change was kept. Former employee, maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
The proprietor told me about a kitchen helper he fired last week. He came in drunk and nasty a couple of times and let him go.
Did Tarpon know him?
Yeah, he knew him. Got a couple of men out there tracing the boy. His name is Julio Fernando Organza. Moved from his last address a week ago. People there said they thought he went to Bridgeport, Connecticut to work.
Well, and it doesn't look so good, hmm?
Nothing. At the moment, I like the burnt-up husband angle a little better.
Yeah, it does look a little better.
21st Precinct, Sergeant
Got Howard and Vitale over there planted, waiting for him to show up at home.
Oh, yes, he's here. Captain Kennelly.
Yeah?
Dr. Ruffall, the principal of PS-88, is calling in for you.
Oh, all right. I'll take it in my office.
Yes.
Well, I'm interested to know how it comes out, Matt.
So am I, Captain. Well, I've got to get upstairs.
All right, I'll see you. 21st Precinct, Captain Kennelly. Yes, Dr. Ruffall. Oh. Oh, well, I was supposed to go off duty at 8 this morning, but we had a homicide break. Yeah. I see. Well, I'll be back on the job at 8 tomorrow morning. Will you keep until then? Uh-huh. Well, all right. I'll stay around and meet you here. 1:30? All right. Goodbye, Mr. Ruffall. I had more than 2 hours to wait before the visit from Dr. Ruffall, the principal of Public School 88, on what he said was an urgent matter. In the meantime, Detectives Vitale and Howard maintained their plant at the apartment of Mr. and Mrs. Phil Heppel, waiting for him to return. The woman of the house, Miss Edna Heppel, was in the kitchen. Detective Howard watched out the front window down onto the sidewalk as Vitale sat on the studio couch.
What do you see down there, Whitey?
Nothing.
Hey, you know what?
No, what?
I went to the candy store to ring in Lieutenant King. I called my wife.
Yeah?
I told her I got stuck. We had a homicide and I wouldn't be home.
Oh, what'd she say?
She said bring home the evening papers so she could read about it. I said, honey, I'll tell you all about it. No, she wants to read it in the paper. That's something I don't think she trusts me.
Where does she think you're going to go at 8 o'clock in the morning?
It beats me.
Well, I don't know where he is. See what I told you about him being unreliable?
Yeah, we see.
Next getting your lunchtime?
Is it?
All I got I can whip up is a can of soup and some saltines.
Oh, we're not hungry, Miss Pebble.
Well, I'm getting hungry. You don't mind if I fix them for myself?
No, not at all.
Chris, man with a suitcase getting out of a cab.
Is that your husband, Miss Pebble?
Yes, that's him. That's Phil.
All right, away from the window.
Imagine. I got a can of soup and a few saltines in the house, and he takes taxi cab. See what I mean?
Be careful, my partner is going up on the next landing out in the hall.
What for?
Go ahead, Whitey. All right.
What's the idea?
I want to wait in the kitchen. You answer the door, all right?
Yeah, all right, but I don't get the production.
I don't want you to break the news to him about Gene.
Gene been dead, you mean?
That's the idea, but don't tell him we're here.
I shouldn't?
He'll know soon enough. All right?
All right with me. Well, watch it. I guess that's him.
Go ahead. Oh, don't close it. But that's good.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
Look what the wind blew in.
So all you got to say to me, Edna? Look at the wind blew in?
I got plenty more to say to you.
What?
What? As if you didn't know.
Well, tell me.
Sure, I'm just itching to. Gene Toppin got killed.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Who killed him?
Well, a couple of cops were here and told me about it, and they got a sneaky suspicion you did.
Well, they're out of their minds. I was in Trenton. I just got off the train.
I'll bet.
Look, if I was going to kill somebody, you don't think I'd kill him over you, do you?
You told him to stay away from me. You told him to stay away from me or you'd kill him.
Now, you forget you ever heard that.
I'll forget nothing.
You didn't say anything to the cops about
What
it.
if I did?
You did. I'll break every bone in your body. That's what I swear. I'll break every bone in your body.
Oh, fine husband I got. You don't go home when he's supposed to. If he does, he brings me nothing but a load of dirty laundry. Now he's going to break every bone in my
You're
body.
asking for it, Edna. You're asking for it right between the eyes.
You go ahead, Wise
I don't need much encouragement. Who are you? Police officer. You just stay right where you are. What's the idea?
You'll find out what the idea is.
Okay, Whitey. Right here. All right, hold still. What are you looking for? I got nothing. Take a look in the bag, will you, Whitey? Yeah. Listen, if you think I had something to do with that baker getting killed, you're out of your mind. I got off the job in Trenton late last night. I took the train in this morning. I just got here 15, 20 minutes ago. That's where I was. Isn't that right, isn't it?
That's where you said you were.
You and Carlton didn't get along so well, did you? Listen, I was out of town breaking my back on a job. He was chasing after my wife. Would you get along with a guy like that?
He wasn't chasing after me. I was chasing after
You
him.
stay out of this. I think you better stay out of it, Mrs. Heppel. Just sit down right there.
He's a liar. Born liar.
Nothing in the bag, Chris.
Even if he wanted to tell the truth, he wouldn't know how.
What are you trying to do to me? You better just sit down there, Mrs. Heppel, and listen. What'd you do in Trenton? Well, it wasn't exactly in Trenton. It was outside of Trenton on a road job. I ran a bulldozer. For who? For the state of New Jersey on a road job. You got finished up last night? That's right, last night. I got finished up and paid off. Where'd you spend the night? Down there in Trenton. It's the rooming house where I stayed. The name of the rooming house. It's got no name. It's done by Mrs. Wymark. Mrs. Wallace Wymark. You can call her. Stayed there last night, took the train this morning. Is that right? Told you it was right. Have you ever been arrested before, Phil? What do you mean before? Arrested now? Were you ever arrested? Yeah, I was arrested.
He was arrested, but big.
Keep your mouth shut. Ever do any big time? Yeah, I did some big time. Where? Sing Sing. For what? Felonious assault. I got into a fight with a guy. What'd you get out of it? I did 22 months. Must come close to killing him. It was touch and go. Phil, this time it looks like you made it. Maybe I had. Let's go. It was 1:45 when I finished with Dr. Rusthall, the principal of PS 88. As soon as he left my office, I went upstairs to the 21st Detective Squad. The suspect in the homicide case, Phil Heppel, was sitting next to a desk where Detective Howard was taking his pedigree. Detective Vitale was on the telephone on the other side of the room. And what year was that? 1945. Oh, excuse me, Whitey. Oh, yes, sir, Captain. Is Lieutenant King in his office? Yes, sir. Thank you. Was this an honorable discharge? Yeah, it was an honorable discharge. What made you think it wasn't? Captain Kennelly. Hello, Matt. Look, I know you're up to your neck. I'm sorry to bother you.
No, that's all right. I'm just waiting for the thing to wrap up. I was checking on his Trenton story. I got Bender and DeLuca out facing the dishwasher, so he looks better.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Captain?
Well, Dr. Rusthall, the principal of PS 88, was just in here. He's got 3 boys over there who've been flashing a lot of money around the school today and yesterday. He says he thinks there's only one way they could have gotten hold of it.
Yes, sir?
Pretty bad actors, he says, and he thinks we ought to take a look into it. I asked him to come up here with me, but he had to get back. I told him you'd send a man around to talk to him, okay?
Yeah, sure, Captain. I'll send someone over this afternoon.
Yeah.
Come in, Chris.
Trenton just called back.
Yeah?
Hello, Captain. Chris. They checked out that road project and rooming house, both.
Uh-huh.
Heppel didn't stay at the rooming house last night. He was fired off the road job on Monday. Didn't work yesterday as he said he did.
Oh. Well, looks like that wraps it up. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Tell Whitey to bring him in here again.
Yes. Whitey.
Yeah.
Lieutenant wants you to bring him in here.
Okay.
He was at the rooming house night before last, they said, but not last night.
I got an idea where he was last night. So have I, Captain. All right, go on in, sir. Come on over here and sit down.
Where?
Right there. Shut the door, Whitey.
Yes, sir.
All right, Phil, what do you say we stop wasting time?
I'm willing.
By your own admission, you didn't like Tarpon. He was running after your wife.
Listen, if he'd asked me, I'd have given it to him.
You killed him, you know it.
I was in Trenton.
You were, huh? Let's get this straight. You worked until yesterday afternoon. You slept in that rooming house last night. Took a train from Trenton this morning. Went right from Penn Station to your house.
That's what I told you.
You've been telling us nothing but lies. You were in New York. You went to that restaurant, knocked on the door. Tarpon knew you, let you in. You got in there, you shot him. Broke open that drawer to make it look good.
That's not so. I'll get it, Luke. I was in Trenton. 21st Squad.
You went to get it settled about your wife, and you shot him.
Bender on the outside line for you, Lieutenant.
All right, thanks. 21st Squad, Lieutenant King. Yes, Ben. Yes. What? Oh, he did, huh? All right. Yeah. You coming in with him? Okay, good. Why are you lying to us, Phil?
I'm not lying, and I didn't kill him.
No, you didn't kill him. That was one of my detectives on the phone. I got the man who did.
Mm-hmm. Who was that? The dishwasher?
Yes, sir, again, sir. I found him in a flat on 124th Street. He had the gun there and the money he took. He admits to killing.
You see, I told you. Well, how do you like that? I told you I didn't do it. I told you. How many times did I have to tell you?
Why'd you have to lie about where you were? This is no spot to lie if you want to get straightened out. You were in New York. You should have said so.
I wasn't in New York. I was in Trenton. In jail.
Oh?
I got a little drunk the day before yesterday. I got in a fight with a guy and I wound up in a can. I didn't want to say anything about it because I still owe a little time from that bid I did. Getting in jail down, I could get my parole revoked. You're not going to say anything about that, are you?
If I do, you'll hear about it from your parole officer. Okay.
Can I go?
In a little while. Go out there and sit on the bench for now.
Okay.
Leave it open.
Yeah. All right, Whitey. You can sit there.
Captain, you ever see anything that looks so good, blow so high, so fast?
No, but one killer is as good as another, isn't he?
Yes.
You want me for anything else, Lieutenant? I'm carrying a pocket full of squeals.
Yeah, Chris, take a ride over to PS 88 and talk to the principal. He's got 3 boys he's kind of worried about.
Yes, right away. Come on, Captain.
Chris? Kitchen worker. I had it pegged the other way, Captain. I had it pegged on the husband for sure.
Did you?
Yes. What I get for trying to cherche la femme when I should have been cherching the dishwasher.
First Precinct, Sergeant Waters. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is the police department. Stole your purse. Well, who? What's his name? Do you know him? At what party? Or did you see him take it? Yeah?
And so it goes, around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, a factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city, is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Pinelli, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Elspeth Eric, Wendell Holmes, Santos Ortega, Harold Stone, Ross Martin, Bill Quinn, and Mandel Kramer. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Produced for CBS Radio by John Ives. Art Hanna speaking.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters. Where was the car parked? 61st and what? Were the doors locked? Yeah. What kind of a car is it? What year?
You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right. You come into the station house. We'll have to take a report from you. That's right. It's between Lexington and 3rd. As soon as you can. Yeah. All right.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between 5th Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. I was working my night tour, 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. At 6, after I had turned out the platoon, interviewed an applicant for a tow truck license, and cleaned up considerable paperwork, I instructed Sergeant Waters on TS to have sector car number 1 come by the station house and take me on patrol of the precinct. Patrol of the precinct by the commanding officer, in addition to responding to emergency radio calls as they occur, generally involves a personal check of conditions concerning which complaints from the public have been received. In connection with the investigation of such a complaint, I instructed Patrolman Coley, the operator of sector car number 1, to drive to 88th Street and Madison Avenue. At 7:20 p.m., we were in the car proceeding uptown on Park Avenue in the 70s. The weather was cold and extremely windy.
So, when the landlord came to collect the rent, I happened to be home.
Uh-huh.
I invited him to come in the living room and sit down. He said, "You're almost 2 weeks late with the rent, Mr. Coley." I said, "I know it." I said, "I wrote you a letter and told you we wouldn't pay the rent until you sent somebody to fix a refrigerator." He said I was stalling him, trying to pull my badge that I was a cop on him. He was going to write the commissioner and make a complaint against me. How do you like that, Captain?
Well, what did you say?
Well, I told him to write anybody wanted to write. Still wasn't going to get the rent until the refrigerator was fixed. I don't know what these guys think they can get away with.
Well, some of them try, Coley.
Yes, sir.
After the light changes, take a left into 77. Go up Madison the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Captain.
Yeah?
What do you think of those 2 guys in the Cadillac there?
Yeah.
They look so good to me.
They're sure making an effort to act calm, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
When the light changes, take off behind them. We get a look at the registration plates.
After 2 guys that didn't own a new Cadillac, that's them.
All right, there's the light. Let them go ahead. Okay.
It's an Illinois car. I don't remember any Illinois Cadillac in the alarms.
Let's talk to them, Coley.
Yes, sir.
Watch out, they don't try to pull away from you.
They could, too.
All right, give them the horn.
Pull over there! Pull over!
Don't for it. No, they're not. It's okay. Block them off when they stop.
Yes, sir.
I'll take the driver.
Yes, sir.
You take the other side. Watch him now.
Yes, sir.
What's the trouble, officer?
That's what we want to find out. Let's see the registration. And your operator's license.
Oh, I forgot to take him. They're on a dresser. We made every light, didn't we?
Yeah, every light. You, keep your hands up there where I can see him.
Is this your car?
Well, as a matter of fact, no.
Well, whose is it?
A friend of ours. Right, Ruby?
Yeah, right. A friend lent us.
He lent you the car, but not the keys, huh?
Well, you see what
Keep
happened...
your hands on the steering wheel.
Right, I'll keep them there. I'll keep them.
They got a jumper on the ignition, Captain.
Are those your suitcases in the back?
Not of his.
Who said they were mine? I didn't.
Come on. Out this way.
Out of the car?
Come on. Both of you.
Now, keep your hands where we can see him.
You. Lean up against the car there.
Here?
Right there, yeah. Come on around, Coley.
Yes, sir.
All right, you. Right next to him.
I, for one, would like to know what this is all about.
So would I. Lean up there.
I'm leaning. Okay, Captain, I got him covered.
All right. You first. Hold still.
I got nothing. What are you worried about? I'm carrying nothing.
Oh? What do you call this?
A penknife, that's what it is. Ain't a guy entitled to have a penknife?
Not with an 8-inch blade.
Well, I use it to peel apples. I like apples.
All right, just keep quiet.
You. Hold still.
Look, I was doing nothing. He asked me if I'd like to take a ride.
I asked you.
Quiet.
I got 2 witnesses to prove he asked me. His cousin Scar, he said.
What cousin?
All right.
I got no cousin.
What's your name?
Me?
You.
Leon Gamer.
Where do you live?
361 Charles Street.
In Manhattan?
Yeah, in Manhattan.
How old are you?
22.
Where'd you steal the car?
Belongs to his cousin.
I thought you said it belonged to your friend.
His cousin is my friend.
I got no cousin.
What's your name?
Protea, Reuben Protea.
Where do you live?
289 East 109th Street. Not my cousin. I got no cousin.
Then who is the man?
What man?
Okay.
What man?
That's enough.
All right, enough.
Keep your eye on them, Coley.
Yes, sir.
I'll ring in for some help.
Now, just stay like that. Don't move.
675.
681 to Central. Okay. At 79th Street and Park Avenue, northeast corner. We require assistance in handling 2 prisoners in a stolen car. Okay? Okay, Coley. They're sending another car over.
Yes, sir.
I did nothing. Nothing.
Don't say my cousin. I got no cousin.
Go for a ride. Get some air. That's all I was invited to do.
Well, you've got another invitation now, mister. To a party. You're giving it. Within 2 minutes, sector car number 4, Patrolman Gerald Ryan, operator, and Patrolman Daniel Ziegler, recorder, arrived at the scene. A more thorough search of the prisoner's persons was conducted. No additional weapons were found. We also made a search of the Cadillac sedan. The ignition had been jumped to enable the thieves to start the car without a key. Although the favorite tool of car thieves, a beer can opener, was found on the floor of the car, there were no marks on any doors or windows indicating that the car had been broken into. In the back seat were 2 large suitcases and 2 smaller ones. The glove compartment was locked. So was the luggage compartment. Sergeant Fred Burns arrived on the scene with his car and operator. Sector car number 4 was instructed to resume patrol. Both prisoners were loaded into the space behind the front seat of sector car number 1 and were driven to the station house in the custody of Patrolman Coley and myself. Sergeant Burns followed, driving the Cadillac, which he parked in the passageway next to the station. The 2 prisoners, carrying the luggage that was in the car, were taken directly upstairs to the 21st Detective Squad by Patrolman Coley and myself.
All right, go on. Move along.
We're moving. The stuff is heavy.
That way. Go ahead.
Why I gotta listen to you, I don't know.
Listen to me what?
Okay.
Every time I listen to you, I wind up in a jam. Every time. Inside, drive up Park Avenue, he says. There's lots of Cadillacs on Park Avenue.
Well, ain't there? Park Avenue's lousy with Cadillacs.
Over there to the desk.
So why did this one have to stick out like a covered wagon?
Where do I put the bags? Hold on to them for a minute. You catching Novak?
Yeah. Who you got there? The Brinks Bandits? Hello, Captain.
Novak?
Now, we jumped them on 79th and Park driving a Cadillac. Not theirs.
I wouldn't expect it to be.
Well, it's a free country, ain't it? I could own a Cadillac.
Yeah, you could, but if I were you, I'd buy a pair of shoes first. So where'd you steal the car?
Well, look at me, look at him. I was just along for the ride.
You were driving, so that makes who along for the ride? Me, that's who. Where do you want the suitcases, Captain?
Hold on to them.
Look, what is this, Grand Central Station?
Hold on to them.
All right. You don't have to take offense just because I made a remark.
Where's Lieutenant King, Novak, in his office?
Yes, sir. Hey, you, what's your name?
Me?
I'll be in there with him.
Yes, sir.
Protea, Reuben Protea.
All right, where do you live, folks?
289
Captain Kennelly. Hello, Matt.
Captain, leave the door open, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Shut off the heat in here. It gets ice cold. Leave it on, it burns up. That radiator knows no middle ground. Well, what do we got out there?
I was on patrol with Coley. We jumped a couple of thieves in a Cadillac.
Oh, good work, Captain.
Car's got Illinois plates. There were some suitcases in the back seat.
Uh-huh.
The car's not in the alarms or in the automobile list.
They say where they got it, Captain?
No, they didn't say anything yet, Matt.
They will. Let's have a look at them.
Sure. You know, they look like a couple of users to me, Matt.
Oh, wouldn't be surprised.
You don't need a job to have an occupation, do you?
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
All right, what's your occupation?
Well, you know the guys that put down linoleum and tiles on the floors?
Yeah? Is that what you do?
No. I'm a helper. The linoleum layer, he says, hey, Leon, get this, get that. So I get it for him. That's my occupation.
Yeah.
Only I ain't working.
What do you call stealing Cadillacs?
Who's this? A new ingredient has been added.
Lieutenant King.
Hey, Ruby, a lieutenant and a captain both. That's better than last time, huh?
Yeah, we're getting up nowhere.
When was last time?
When? I don't know. 3, 4 weeks ago. Before Christmas, huh, Ruby?
After Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'll kill him.
Where was it?
Down in my neighborhood in the village. All we had then was detectives. Now a lieutenant and a captain. Boy, this is living.
Yeah, living. I should shine you.
Where was it? 6th Precinct?
Yeah, I think so. Is that right, Ruby?
I don't know. The police stations all look alike.
What'd you get picked up for?
Stealing out of cars. They caught us with a case that we took out of a car down there.
What happened to the case?
Oh, we're out on bail. $2,000 bail. $1,000 for him, $1,000 for me.
So you're out thieving again.
Oh, well, listen, a bondsman costs us $50 apiece. We got to pay for him some way, don't we? We got to live, don't we? We got to live high. High on a hog. That's us, right, Ruby?
Right, high on a hog.
You stick around, boys. We'll show you how to come down a notch.
You are listening to 21st Precinct, a factual account of the way police work in the world's largest city.
Did you ever pick up a newspaper or magazine, read an interesting article, and then put it down and say to yourself, I wish I knew more about that? Well, you're in a position to know more about a number of things. As a member of the United States Armed Forces, you have the opportunity to continue your education through the United States Armed Forces Institute. USAFI courses are almost limitless. There might even be one on the subject of that article you read. A simple inquiry on your part can open up vast new horizons to you. You may study alone or in a group. Both types of courses are available through USAFI. Why not take advantage of this opportunity? Develop power through knowledge with a USAFI course.
Now back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
The detectives of the 21st Squad, under the supervision of Lieutenant King, began to make a case of grand larceny automobile against the two suspects, Leon Gamer and Ruben Portilla. As required by law, the suspects were fingerprinted by Detective Novak. The locked suitcases found on the rear seat of the automobile were moved into Lieutenant King's office. The 6th Detective Squad in Greenwich Village was telephoned for information concerning their arrest in that precinct and the charge of grand larceny already pending against them. Although it was obvious the car had been stolen, no report of the theft was in the alarms, nor had one been received by the Communications Bureau. As frequently happens, it appeared that stolen property had been recovered before the owner was even aware it was missing. While the arresting officer, Patrolman Coley, kept one suspect under guard in the squad office, the other, Leon Gamer, was questioned by Lieutenant King in his office in the presence of myself and Detective Novak.
Pretty suitcase, isn't it, Leon?
Personally, I don't like the color, but it's pretty, yeah.
And heavy.
You're telling me I had to lug it up the stairs.
If it's heavy, there must be a lot of good stuff in there.
Maybe telephone books.
Suits, ties, shirts, maybe even jewelry or money.
Yeah, maybe.
Why don't you try to open it? Or any of the others?
Oh, now I ask you, would that be honest?
Look, Leon, save your comedy routine for the tombs. We're trying to get someplace here. We want to find out who that stuff belongs to.
If I knew, I'd tell you. You think I got to be personally acquainted with somebody before I touch their car?
My point is, you couldn't have been far from where you lifted the car before you were jumped by the officers.
No, not too far, I don't guess.
Because if it was more than a mile away, you'd have had the catches on that bag pried open to see what was inside.
Look, I don't know exactly where it was. I don't carry a map around in my head.
We pulled up together for that light on 77th and Park. How long before that was it?
Not long.
Was it below 72nd Street?
72nd Street? Yeah, it could be.
Then you drove at least 6 blocks on Park Avenue.
Oh, more. Much more.
Was it farther downtown than 72nd Street you got the car?
Look, Lieutenant, you want me to be honest with you?
I want you to make the effort.
You want the whole story, what happened?
Yes.
I got nothing to hide. I'm hooked. If you'll have the patience, I'll give you the best of my recollections.
All right, give it to us.
I'll get it, Lieutenant.
Okay. Okay, Leon, the best of your recollection.
21st Squad, Detective Novak.
Let's have it.
I can't concentrate with somebody on the phone.
Captain Kennelly. Sergeant Waters on TS for you.
Okay.
So can you wait a second?
All right.
Thanks, Novak.
Leon.
Yes, sir. Captain Kennelly.
Sergeant Waters on TS, Captain.
Yes, Sergeant.
Yes, desk officer at the 17th rang up here.
Yeah?
A motorcycle patrolman skidded on a patch of ice coming off the East River Drive at 53rd Street.
Oh, is he hurt bad?
They took him to Bellevue. Possible fractured leg.
All right. Ring the desk officer back and tell him I'm on my way. And have a car come by the house for me.
Yes, sir.
Cop hurt in the 17th, Matt. I've got division tonight. I'll have to go investigate it.
Is he bad?
A broken leg, they think.
Well,
I once broke a leg jumping over a fence when I was a kid.
we don't want your life history, Leon. Just what happened tonight.
Look, if he's going to go, let him go. I can't concentrate with the interruptions.
The captain has to wait for a car to come in and get him.
You don't worry about what we do. You worry about yourself. We'll give you plenty on your mind. Now, what happened?
Well, I met Ruby.
Where?
I'll tell you if you give me the chance. Met him in a bar and grill on 110th Street. We were sitting there having a couple of beers, and he said, "How much dough you got?" I said, "Why?" Well, he said his brother wanted some of the money back, the $50 he borrowed from his brother to pay the bondsman. I said, "Don't look at me. I'm living from hand to mouth, too. I didn't pay back the money I borrowed to pay the bondsman." And we got to talking about how the trial is set next month, that even if we cop a plea, we're sure to get no less than 2 years apiece out of it. We got a lawyer to pay, and we still owe for the bail. And here we are with not $5 between us.
Not even enough for a good jolt, huh?
Oh, look, don't get me wrong. I don't mess around with that stuff. Just chippy once in a while. I got no big habit.
So you got $5 between you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who mentioned it first, me or Ruby, but one of us said, let's go downtown, see if we can make some money. So we finished the beer and got on a Madison Avenue bus. We went downtown.
Where'd you get off?
You'll have to ask Ruby that. I got no idea. He said, come on. I got off. We walked around a little bit. I don't know. We saw this caddy parked there. I looked in, and there were these suitcases in the back. I looked at Ruby, and we walked by. He said, a cinch. The button isn't down on the back door, so we walked to the corner, turned around, and come back, just like we own the car. We walked up, opened the door, and got in. I was behind the driver's seat, and 1, 2, 3. Ruby was on the floor and had the ignition jump. Like a flash. You know, he's quick, that kid. He's got a real talent. He said, go. I went, and that's that.
Well, I'll see you, man.
Okay, Captain.
So long, Captain.
All back? Don't go away mad.
I'll check with you, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Well, looks like you'll have to go to court in the morning, Coley.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's that for us?
Can't you keep quiet for 2 seconds?
Well, I try. Don't say I don't try.
Had a dentist appointment, but that won't be hard to cancel.
All right, I'll leave instructions with the desk officer that you're to go on reserve after you get those 2 books in.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Captain.
It was a good collar.
Hey, what gives him? What's he telling him?
You'll get your turn, Ruby. Well, see you later, Coley.
Yes, sir.
Good, boss?
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cop.
Well, at least you got to know a few.
There was this cop over there on my block. A regular guy. I wanted to be like him. And I got to hate him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he took me in. Grabbed me by the collar, took me in. And for what? For nothing, for stealing. So I decided not to be a cop.
Well, you had a pretty good reason.
What's he telling him in there? How much could there be to say? You think I could talk? That Leon, boy, chew your arm off. I got nothing against cops. I even like you.
Thanks.
Oh, but that's nothing. Don't be too glad. I like everybody. Even Leon. If anybody could like Leon. He ain't very particular about his friends. What's he telling them, do you think?
All about the deal, I guess.
Well, he could leave something for me to say. I'll go in there and stand like a dope. They'll know everything I got to tell them. Oh, here they come.
All right, go over there and sit down, Leon.
Over where? Over here with him?
That's right. Come on, Ruby.
What'd you tell him, Leon?
Get going, Ruby.
My life history, A to Z.
Well, what'd you tell him about me?
Come on.
Yeah, all right.
Just don't make me out a liar to them.
How could I tell if I don't know what you said?
Inside. Sit down over here.
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah.
I want a lawyer.
You can have 1,000,000 lawyers.
I can't afford 1,000,000. All I want is one.
All right, we'll call whatever lawyer you want. Tell him to be in felony court at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Felony court that's downtown?
100 Center Street, Criminal Courts Building.
All right, talk to me after I talk to my lawyer. Right now, I got nothing to say.
Well, Leon had plenty to say.
Well, that's his business. I don't care.
He sure thinks a lot of you.
I can't say vice versa.
Thinks you're the most talented boy he knows. Doesn't think anybody can snap a lock on a car, get in, and jump the ignition as fast as you.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's nice of him, you know.
Said he can't think of a thief he'd rather work with.
I didn't think Leon had a compliment in his body.
12 seconds is your record.
Nah.
Break open the door, jump the ignition, start the car in 12 seconds.
Nah, not 12. I could maybe 15, not 12.
That's what he said.
Well, you know, Leon ain't no slouch either, you know.
I know.
Of course, I handled that caddy tonight, but I seen him turn some fast tricks, too. Between us, I guess we could get in almost any lock. Any lock.
Oh. Well, we'll give you a new challenge, Ruby.
Yeah, what's that?
Sing Sing. You try the locks up there.
By 8:45, no alarm had come through on the Cadillac sedan with Illinois license plates. Lieutenant King had been in touch with both the auto squad and the correspondence bureau of the central office. It was agreed that if the owner were not heard from within another hour, a telegram would be sent to the Illinois State Highway Patrol at Springfield with a request that the name of the owner be ascertained and a check made at the residence. Meanwhile, I was at the 17th Precinct station house on East 51st Street. There, I entered in the blotter the results of my investigation of the injury to the motorcycle patrolman. I'd been to Bellevue Hospital and got a statement from both the officer and the doctor attending him. I'd seen the sector men and the sergeant who responded to the original call concerning the accident. In cases involving injury to a police officer in the line of duty, the manual of procedure requires a complete and immediate investigation of the facts by the commanding officer of the precinct or a captain on night duty in the division because of the possibility of sick leave with full pay and eventual disability retirement of the man. I returned to the 21st at 9:05 p.m. The car pulled up in front of the station house, and as I got out, I instructed the operator to pick up his partner and resume patrol. I crossed the sidewalk and started up the steps of the station house.
Excuse me.
Yes?
This is the police station, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
Go ahead, Alicia.
Seems nothing is safe anymore. Nothing. Thank you very much.
What's the trouble, sir? Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I want to talk to the person in charge here.
Well, I'm the captain in command of the precinct. Will I do?
I'm sorry I didn't see your insignia in the dark.
Didn't you?
Oh, what an old, smelly building, Edward. Are the police stations in Chicago this old?
How would I know? Captain, our car's been stolen.
Oh? Has it?
Well, he just told you it had.
What kind of car?
A Cadillac sedan.
You said you were from Chicago?
Yes, that's right, Chicago. Captain, it's absurd the way criminals are allowed to run around on the streets of New York. To steal our car from practically under our nose, that's no way to treat visitors, is it?
Well, sir, I don't think thieves stop to find out if their victim is a New Yorker or a visitor. They're out to steal, not discriminate. I don't believe you told me what your name was.
Pryford. Edward J. Pryford.
I'm Captain Kennelly.
Mrs. Pryford.
How do you do?
Mrs. Pryford.
Well, if you're in charge, sir, how can we get some action? Our luggage was in the car, you know. We were leaving for Florida tonight, driving to Philadelphia tonight, starting out the first thing from there in the morning for Palm Beach.
You have no idea what this does to our vacation. No idea.
I can imagine, Mrs. Pryford. Would you excuse me just a second?
We're not going to get the runaround, are we?
No, sir. I've got to go over to the desk and sign the blotter. You just wait here. I'll be right back.
Hello, Captain.
Sergeant?
A couple of messages for you.
All right, I'll sign the blotter.
Yes, sir. 21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters. What was that, mister? I didn't hear you. The bartender what? Will you speak into the phone? Oh, he wouldn't sell you anymore, huh? No, there's nothing we can do to him. We ought to pin a medal on him. Well, you better not worry about drinking any more tonight. Better go on home and go to sleep. Yeah? Well, go on home and go to sleep. I'm sure you will.
You got those messages, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. I saw those people hook you as you came in the door, Captain. You want me to bail you out with them?
No. No, thanks, Sergeant. This one I want to handle myself.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. Pryford. We'll go upstairs to the detectives, all right? This way, please.
A lot of good it'll do. The car's gone for good. It's gone, I know it's gone. And all my clothes with it. Fine place for decent people to come, New York.
Did you lock your car when you left it?
Why, of course we locked it.
Through here, please.
Oh, thank you.
You know, even if it was locked, 4 suitcases on the back seat look pretty attractive to thieves. It was a sedan, you say? 4 doors. You might have locked 3. Upstairs, please.
I'm positive I locked all 4 doors. I always do.
Uh-huh. Where was the car parked?
On 61st Street near Park Avenue. After I finished some business, we checked out of the hotel. We were going to this restaurant, L'Escargot. Do you know it, Captain?
I've been in there, yes. That way, please.
The most absurd thing in the world. Just absurd. We'll never get anything back. Anything.
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Pyrford?
No protection. There's no police protection at all.
Well, if that's a complaint, Mr. Pryford, you're talking to the wrong man. I'm responsible for the police protection here. You should complain about me, not to me.
Maybe I will.
Over here, please.
Hey, Leon, here comes the captain back again. Hi, Cap.
Just sit there and be quiet.
Are those men criminals?
They're suspects, Mrs. Pryford.
Oh.
Novak, is Lieutenant King in?
Yes, sir, he is.
Thanks. Yes. Captain Kennelly. Inside, please.
Yes.
This is Lieutenant King, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Pryford of Chicago, Illinois.
Oh? How do you do?
Mrs. Pryford?
Lieutenant, Mr. and Mrs. Pryford are looking for some fast action. Their car has been stolen, and some luggage.
I see.
I don't know what we can expect, but I want
Do
to...
you have the registration for your car, Mr. Pryford?
Don't you believe that I own it?
Oh, yes, I believe it. Just like to see your registration.
Gets to be a question of who gets investigated, the victims or the thieves. Oh, there you are.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Do you mind looking on that table behind you?
What?
Is that your luggage?
Edward, it is.
Have you got the car, too?
Yes, we've got it.
Well, Edward, some of it's missing. There was more. In the trunk, there were 3 more bags.
What about that?
You got the keys to the trunk in your pocket. We haven't touched it. The other bags are still in the luggage compartment.
The car's not damaged, is it?
No, not a scratch.
Yeah, we've got the thieves. Those 2 boys outside. You saw them.
Yeah, well, does everything look all right, Alicia?
Oh, yes, I think so. I think so. Well, this vanity case has a little scratch on it.
Oh, does it? Sorry.
But it might have been there.
Well, I suppose that covers everything.
Not quite everything, Mr. Pryford.
No?
You might say thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Captain. We're really deeply obliged.
You're welcome, Mr. Pryford.
"21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters." What do you mean robbed, lady? Held up? Oh, burglars. Well, when did this happen? During the night? Yeah? Yes, ma'am. The front door, huh? Well, what's the address there? Did you say 1405 or 1409? The candy store. Yeah? Well, what did they
And
take?
so it goes, around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, a factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city, is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Ethel Everett, John Sylvester, Bill Lipton, Mandel Kramer, John Larkin, Wendell Holmes, and Harold Stone. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Produced by John Ives. Art Hanna speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns. What do you mean, robbed, lady? Held up? Oh, burglars. Well, when did this happen? Was during the night? Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right, I'll send the officers right over there. Yeah, they'll be there right away. You just wait for them. What? Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their home is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. I was working my day tour, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. A light rain had fallen early in the morning, and the temperature had suddenly dropped, making the streets icy and treacherous. At 7:35, after I changed to my uniform, I sat in my office to begin reading and signing the reports and communications that had accumulated since I was last on duty 24 hours earlier. At 2 minutes to 8, Sergeant Burns on TS rang into my office and told me the 8 to 4 platoon was ready to turn out. Lieutenant Gorman, the desk officer, pressed a button that rang a bell in the back room, and the 47 men who would patrol the streets of the 21st for the next 8 hours marched out in a military manner and formed ranks in front of the desk. As I walked out of my office, I crossed the muster room and went behind the desk where the roll call for entry in the blotter was being made by Lieutenant Gorman.
Turner? Here. Underwood?
Here.
Weber?
Yes.
Weeks?
Present.
Wolf?
Yeah.
Ziegler?
Present.
You want to take over, Captain?
Yeah. All right, men. A few things. We have instructions to assist the borough president's office in a survey of certain street conditions. Each of you will take note of any street opening now in progress on your post. You will talk to the foreman in charge of the job and ascertain what public utility or city department has opened the street, for what purpose, and the approximate date and time the repairs will be completed. All this information will be entered in your memorandum books, and at the end of the tour will be transferred to a UF-20A and turned in to the desk officer. The streets and sidewalks are icy and dangerous today. In cases that so require, you will call the attention of householders and storekeepers to their legal obligations to remove ice from the sidewalks. That's all. Sergeant, post the platoon.
Platoon, catch, hut. Right, face. Forward, hut.
I'll be in my office, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
Go ahead, take the call.
Yes, sir. 21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns.
Would you excuse me, please?
You'll have to take your business over here at the desk, mister.
Well, what kind of a wreck? Automobile?
Well, I'd just like to talk to the captain a minute. What is it you want?
Was anyone hurt?
Oh, that's all right, Lieutenant. I'll talk to him. I know him.
Well, how bad? You need an ambulance?
Hello, Ralph. What can I do for you?
Captain, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. When did you get out of the service?
Oh, 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah?
I'm in business again over at 690 East Avenue. I opened a little radio and TV repair shop.
What hospital?
Oh, yes. I think I passed the place. I didn't know it was
I'll
yours.
send the officers over there right away.
What is it you have on your mind?
Well, I got a kid brother, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
16. He'll be 17. I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah, you just wait there.
Oh, well, come on in my office.
The officers will be right there.
He's a good kid, I guess. But he gets himself into some awful jams.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
All right, Ralph, have a seat.
Yeah, thanks.
What kind of jams?
Well, it might be the other kids he runs with in the neighborhood. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Does he live in the precinct?
Oh, yeah. In the same block as the store. My mother. I used to live there, too, before I got married. My folks lived there for years. That's how I come to open the store on the block.
Well, what's this trouble he's had?
They had him down here last night.
Yeah, who?
The detectives, he said. They came around to the candy store. He hangs out with the other kids, and they picked him up. They brought him in here and talked to him a while. And then they let him go home.
What'd they talk to him about?
Stealing. I don't think he'd done anything like that, though. What does he need it for? He doesn't need to steal.
Well, what specifically did they talk to him about?
About some flats in the neighborhood that have been broken into. And a store. Florist over on 2nd Avenue. One of the kids ran over and told my mother he'd been arrested. She got all excited and called me on the telephone at home. By the time I got here, they let him go.
Maybe they decided he had nothing to do with it.
Maybe. But what I would like, Captain, would be for you to talk to him. You know what I mean. I can't do it. He don't have much respect for what I say. And we got no father. He always said he wanted to be a cop. He still says it. I figure if you could talk to him, maybe that'll straighten him out. He'll realize what the score is.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you said that you thought he didn't have anything to do with that stuff.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know what to think. My wife, Stella, can't stand him. She thinks he's sneaky. My mother thinks he's an angel. The kid, when you talk to him, father wouldn't melt in his mouth. I don't know what to think. Would you talk to him, Captain?
Oh, that's a job for our youth patrolman.
Well, the kid needs somebody to make an impression on him, Captain. A real impression. Couldn't you just spend a couple of minutes with him as a personal favor to me?
All right, if you want.
I'll bring him in here this afternoon, if that's okay. At school.
No, I don't think it'd be a good idea to talk here. He might be a little uneasy.
Yeah, he might at that after last night.
What time does he get home from school?
About 4, a little after.
Well, could you have him in your shop at 4:30? I'll come by and see him there.
Yeah, sure, that'd be fine. I'll have him there. 4:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Thanks, Captain. Thanks a lot.
That's all right.
Bye.
Bye, Ralph.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns.
Sergeant, ring the detectives for me.
Yes, sir. Squad, Detective Cassidy.
This Captain Kennelly. Is Lieutenant King around?
No, sir. The lieutenant's swinging today.
Oh, yes. Look, somebody was talking to a boy up there last night about some burglaries. Paul Hance. Can you find out for me who was handling those squeals?
Yes, sir. It was me, Captain. What did you want to know?
Well, what about it? Was he right for them?
About breaking into the flats, I don't know for sure, Captain. But that kid was inside the florist shop for sure.
Oh, why'd you turn him out?
He denies the whole thing, and I had nothing to hold him on. Just the information from another kid that Paul showed him $20 and told him it came out of the shop. Paul says the other kid is a liar. He never had $20. Well, he still had 11 in his pocket.
Oh?
I asked him where he got it. He said he wanted playing cards in a club room. The boy just sat here and lied to me for 2 hours. And polite. You never met anyone so polite. He's the politest liar I ever saw.
What are you doing about him, Cassidy?
Well, I'm going to keep my eye on him and talk to him after every break-in.
His brother wants me to talk to him. See if I can straighten him out.
Does he?
Yep. I'm going to see him this afternoon.
Well, I wish you luck, Captain. That boy's a walking corkscrew.
At 4:15, sector car number 3 came by the house and drove me to 690 East 70th Street, an old law tenement building. The first floor had been converted to commercial purposes. The front rooms on one side were occupied by a beauty parlor. Those on the other by Ralph Hant's radio repair shop. I walked up the stoop and into the hall. Through the glass door, I could see a young woman sitting at the counter, thumbing through the pages of a magazine. Hello.
Oh, hello. You're that captain.
Captain Kennelly, yes.
Ralph's in the back. I'm his wife. Ralph! Let me turn this thing off. Ralph, that captain's here.
All right.
He's back there working on a rush job. The customer wants it back in time for the fight tonight. You're going to talk to the kid, huh? Paul.
That's right.
You're wasting your time.
All
Ralph!
right.
He'll smile at you and say, yes, sir, no, sir, and he'll go right out and do what he pleases. Boy, look at that casserole. The magazine gives you a recipe and a picture in color and tells you how to make it in every detail. You think it ever turns out like the picture? Never. Ralph!
1 second.
You know, that kid's been lying and stealing since he was able to walk. He's just rotten, through and through. But don't quote me. Ralph's mother will jump down my throat. She thinks he's an angel.
Excuse me, Captain.
That's all right.
I was soldering a new condenser in the radio. I couldn't let it go. Sorry.
Well, where's Paul?
He'll be here.
Well, the captain's a busy man. Paul should be here waiting for the captain instead of the captain waiting for Paul.
Oh, it's just 4:30.
It's a waste of time and effort with that kid.
How do you know it's a waste of time and effort?
He's no good.
Now, you got no right to say that, Stella. Just because some kid in the neighborhood is mad at Paul and lied to the police about him, you've got no right. The detectives let him go, didn't they?
Just because they couldn't prove it. I don't have to prove it. I know. So do you.
I don't know.
Sure. You're still a little boy. You listen to everything Mama tells you. If Mama told you to go jump in the river, you jump.
All right, Stella.
Mama tells you Paul's an angel, so he's an angel.
All right.
Well, it's true.
That's all right, but instead of arguing over what the truth is, I think we'd all do better for him if we pay a little more attention to the future. The boy needs help. Whether he's guilty or not, he's been suspected, been questioned by detectives. That might have some detrimental effect in itself. The job is to see that he's headed in the right direction and stays headed that way.
That's what I meant, Captain. That's why I wanted you to talk to him. Exactly.
Oh, sure.
Paul?
No, it's not Paul. Me.
Well, where's Paul, Ma?
I didn't tell him to come. He's home.
But the captain made a special trip to talk to him. This is Captain Kennelly, Ma.
Miss Hans?
How do you do? There's nothing to talk about, so I didn't tell him. Why should he talk to the captain if there's nothing to talk about? Something to talk about, all right. Stella, I'm ashamed of you. Ashamed. Your own brother-in-law. You know that Paul is a good boy, a very good boy. He goes to school. Every day he goes to school and to church on Sunday. He's a good boy. Why, he would never do anything like that. Go ahead, convince yourself. I don't need to convince myself. I know my own sons. I know them better than anybody.
Well, there wouldn't be any harm in speaking to him, Mrs. Hans.
There's been plenty of harm already. Take a nice boy like that to the police station, to ask him all kinds of questions, to make a criminal out of him.
No one can make a criminal out of him, Mrs. Hans. He's got to do that himself.
A good boy like that. You know what it is, don't you? It's the neighborhood. No matter how good a boy he is, if he grows up in this neighborhood, he hasn't got a chance. You don't give him a chance.
I wouldn't say that, Mrs. Hans. Look at Ralph. He grew up in exactly the same place. He seems to have turned out okay.
Very little is written or said about one of the most important members of our armed forces. But he's accustomed to doing his work without fanfare or publicity. That's because he has a very personal relationship with the men around him. He's their chaplain. He hears their problems and gives them advice. He joins a couple in marriage, christens their children, gives them religious counsel. His job doesn't begin with reveille and end at taps. It's a 24-hour job when he's needed by the sick or wounded or imprisoned. No matter what his faith may have been before he joined the chaplain's corps, he's prepared to help men of any faith in their religious activities. To him come the most personal thoughts of the men he serves, for religion is always a personal thing. The problems are many times more complex than he would find in a civilian community, but he finds his reward in seeing those problems solved. The emergency furlough he's been able to arrange for a man with illness in the family. The private talk that helped a new recruit with a touch of homesickness. The words of encouragement and advice to a man in trouble. These are important to the people he serves. They are the things that make the chaplain an important part of life in the armed forces.
Now back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
After a few more minutes of discussion, Mrs. Hans was finally convinced by her older son, Ralph, that no harm could possibly come from my speaking to Paul, and that the conversation might do a lot of good. We left Ralph and his wife in the shop, and Miss Hans reluctantly led the way out of the store to a building down the block, the house in which she resided. We walked up 3 floors to the flat she occupied with Paul.
Someday, if my sons ever become successful enough, maybe I'll live in a house with an elevator. Someday.
Well, I hope so.
A nice kitchen with a brand new icebox. He's in the kitchen with his homework. You'll see. He's doing his homework. He don't wait until the last minute late at night to do it. As soon as he comes from school. And that's a good boy, isn't it, if he's prompt with his homework?
Well, it's a good sign. You'll, let me talk to him alone, Miss Hans. I think that would be best.
Oh, yes, sure. I got some ironing in the bedroom to do.
Fine.
I got my keys someplace. Yeah, here it is. Paul?
Yeah, Ma?
You see? Homework. Come in, Captain.
Thank you.
Did you take an apple, Paul? There's some apples under the sink there.
No, I wasn't hungry, Ma. Hello.
Paul?
Paul, this is Captain Kennelly from the police station.
How do you do?
How are you, Paul?
Your brother was over there and talked to the captain today. You know, about what happened last night.
Uh-huh.
They decided it would be nice if Captain Kennelly came and talked to you.
About what?
Oh, just about you, Paul. In general.
Oh, sure. If you want. There's some coffee on the stove, Ma. Maybe Captain Kennedy would like a cup.
No, thanks. Not now. It's, Kennelly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. A lot of people make mistakes.
Are you sure no coffee, Captain? It was just fresh this afternoon.
No, thank you.
Well, I got to do some ironing in the bedroom.
All right, Ma.
You can talk, huh? Oh, Paul,
Yes, Ma?
if the captain changes his mind about the coffee, you'll pour him a cup, all right?
Sure.
There's milk in the icebox.
Oh, sit down, Paul.
Yes, sir.
What's that you're doing?
Solid geometry.
You good at it?
Yes, sir. Pretty good.
How about the rest of your subjects?
Pretty good.
Are your grades good enough so you can go on to college?
I'd like to. But I don't know. Ralph has got a lot of responsibilities now. I really should go to work after I finish high school and help out a little bit.
Ralph told me you said you wanted to be a cop.
Yes, sir. I thought about it.
It takes a long time to get in the job and a lot up here.
I know.
Also, you've got to have a clean record.
Yes, sir.
That's the first thing. Without that, nothing else does you any good.
What happened last night won't show up against me, will it? They just took me down to the police station and talked to me. I didn't know anything about breaking into any stores or anything like that.
No, that won't count against you. There've got to be convictions.
Oh. Would you like an apple, Captain?
No, thank you, Paul.
I think I'm ready for one myself now.
All right, go ahead.
I tell Marsh you ought to keep him in the icebox. She's been keeping him under the sink for years. I guess it's hard to change habits.
It is, yes.
You sure, Captain? No apple?
Positive.
Still no coffee either, huh?
No.
It'll only take a second.
No, I don't care for any, thanks.
Okay. Really good.
As a matter of fact, a conviction wouldn't only hurt you as far as getting on the cops is concerned. It'd make it kind of rough for you all around.
Yes, sir, I know.
Of course, there's case after case of boys getting in trouble and straightening themselves out afterwards.
And a lot of them never get straightened out, huh?
That's right. Never. One jam after another, all their lives.
I really didn't break in any place like that detective said.
Well, that's not why I'm here, Paul. Right now, it doesn't make much difference whether you did or not. We can't help what's happened.
I guess we can't.
But what happens in the future is entirely a different story.
Yes, sir.
You know, a kid breaks in someplace or mugs somebody for the thrill of it or to get a little money out of it, he's a loser. It just doesn't pay. Believe me. I've been in this job a long time. I've seen more kids than I could count, sitting just like you're sitting right now. Nothing's free, Paul. You got to pay for everything. And the hardest way to pay for it is with years out of your life. You can't earn them back. They're gone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know what you're thinking right now. This guy's giving me a lecture.
No, sir, I'm not thinking that.
Well, I am. I hate to give lectures, and I hate to receive them. But this is one instance where it's called for.
I didn't break into any place, my word of honor.
I told you that was beside the point.
Yes, sir.
The point is, what's going to happen from now on?
You got my word, Captain.
Your word for what?
But I'm never going to get mixed up in anything like that.
Good.
You don't have to tell me it doesn't pay. I know it.
I'm glad you do, Paul.
That's a sucker deal. I want to make something of myself. I want to get on the cops or something like that. I want to get married like everybody else, like Ralph, and have a family. You can't do that messing around with that other.
Okay, Paul. I think you understand what I was driving at.
Yes, sir, I do. And I really appreciate you coming over to talk to me like this. I know you didn't have to. When my brother asked you could have said nuts. What do I care for the kid? Yeah, you could have said it. Well, I want to tell you something. If more cops would come around the kids' houses and sit in the kitchen like this and talk, there'd be a lot less trouble you'd have with, juvenile delinquency.
I thoroughly agree with you, Paul. That's why I'm here.
The only thing is, I don't go for getting picked up in a candy store by a detective and taken into the station house like I was last night. Being sat down in a chair and tossed a lot of questions. And then not being believed when I tell the truth.
You weren't mistreated in any way, were you?
No. Unless you want to call being arrested in front of all your friends being mistreated. Maybe it is. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I was getting mad up there last night. What's the use, I thought? Why go through this for nothing? If you're going to get the business like this, it might as well be for something. Okay, if they think you break into flats and stores and they won't believe anything else, go ahead. Break into flats and stores. That's what I was thinking.
But you're not thinking that way anymore.
Oh, no, sir. Thanks to you.
Good. But don't blame the detectives. They've got their job to do.
I guess they have. How about that cup of coffee now, Captain?
All right, I think I will, Paul.
Good. You take milk in it?
No, just black.
It's good and hot.
Well, that's the way I like it. Whoa, that's enough.
Sugar, Captain?
Please.
There's none in the bowl. I'll ask my ma.
Oh, that's all right.
Ma,
Yes, Paul.
where's the sugar?
I'll come in and get it.
Okay.
Well, you didn't have to bother your mother. I like it this way, too.
She doesn't mind, I'm sure.
There's no sugar in the bowl?
No, Ma, it's empty.
Well, there's a 5-pound bag in the closet, Paul.
Over here? In this closet?
That's right. You see it?
Yeah, I see it, Ma, yeah.
He's a good boy, Captain. I've got a good boy.
I think he'll turn out that way, Miss Hance. A good boy. It was 5:15 when I returned to the station house. I signed the blotter and went into my office to read and sign reports and communications that had accumulated during the tour. At 6 o'clock, I changed from my uniform to civilian clothes and walked out into the muster room.
Oh, Captain. Did you get to talk to the Hance kid?
Yes, I spent about a half an hour with him at his house.
What do you think?
I think he might turn out all right.
For you, Captain?
Yeah. He's an intelligent kid. Told me he wants to do the right thing. Seems to know the direction he's headed in.
Yes, sir, that's the trouble. He knows, but we don't.
I left Cassidy and went over behind the desk and signed the blotter to go off the job. It had started to snow as I walked to the subway. By the time I got off the train near my home in Queens, the streets were already covered. It continued to snow all night, and by morning, 6 inches of it was on the ground. I was due back on the job at 4 p.m. the next afternoon, but because of the weather, I started out a little early. I got into the station house at 3:25 and walked toward the desk to sign the blotter.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, Sergeant, what's doing?
Oh, it was a quiet tour.
Good.
Except for the weather.
I'll sign the blotter.
Yes, sir.
All right.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns.
Hello, is Captain Kennelly there?
Oh, he's busy right now. Who's this calling, please?
This is Ralph Hance.
Ralph who?
Hance. H-A-N-T-S? He knows me. I was there yesterday. He was to my shop. It's very important.
I'll be in my office, Sergeant.
Hold on a second, please. Captain?
Yeah.
Mr. Ralph Hance on the phone for you. He says he knows you.
Oh, yes. I'll take it on the extension here.
Yes, sir. Hold on, Mr. Hance. Captain Kennelly will talk to you. All right, go ahead, Captain.
21st Precinct, Captain Kennelly.
Ralph Hance, Captain. I'm glad I caught you in.
Oh, what's the trouble, Ralph?
Don't you know? I thought maybe you could give me some help.
Well, I just now came in. What's the trouble?
Well, I was out on a service call. My wife says my mother came in the shop all excited. A detective was at the house and went through Paul's things. The detective told her another detective went to the school to get him.
Why?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. My wife said my mother ran out and went to the police station. I don't know what happened. I thought everything was all right.
So did I.
Can I find out something?
As soon as I do, Ralph, you call me back or come over here.
Did you see my mother there?
No, I told you I just got in. You call me back, Ralph.
Yeah, all right, Captain.
In about a half an hour. Bye. Is Cassidy upstairs, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. I saw him go up about 20, 25 minutes ago. He had a kid with him.
Oh? 16, 17 years old, good-looking kid, blonde?
Yes, sir. Shall I ring upstairs for Cassidy?
No, I'll go up myself.
Yes, sir.
I'm going upstairs to the detective's, Red.
Yes, sir.
Captain.
Huh?
They took Paul again. They got him up there, up in the detectives.
All right, Miss Hance.
You said it was all right. You said he was a good boy.
I'm going up to find out about it now.
Please, Captain, tell them he's a good boy. He is. He did nothing.
Now, look, Miss Hance, there's nothing you can do here now. You better go on home.
Yes, that's what the detectives told me, but there must be something. There must.
You better go on home. I spoke to Ralph, and he's going to call me back.
Oh, my poor boy.
When he does, I'll tell him everything I can find out. Now, you better go on home.
You tell Ralph. You tell him.
I will, yes.
Hello, Captain.
Hi, Novak. Cassidy,
Hello, Captain.
you got Paul Hance in here, huh?
Yes, sir. He's sitting in the lieutenant's office.
Lieutenant King with him?
No, sir. I'm waiting for him to get back to talk to him.
What's the trouble?
There was a candy store broken into on 2nd Avenue last night. They took about $40 in cash, 2 boxes of cigars, and lifted a postage stamp machine off the counter.
Yeah?
We got some information out of it this afternoon and picked up one boy. He admitted being in on the deal. He said Paul Hance was with him. We went over to Paul's house this afternoon and found the stamp machine under his bed. I sent down and got him out of school.
Uh-huh.
In addition to this, he now admits burglarizing the florist and 3 flats in the neighborhood.
I want to talk to him.
Yes, sir. Help yourself, Captain.
Well, Paul, looks like we wasted a lot of time yesterday, huh?
Yes, sir, I guess we did.
You're in it up to here now, Paul. I don't know what the cure is, do you?
Look, I know I've been greasing you along, you and my mother and my brother.
And even me.
But I made a mistake, that's all. I made a mistake, and I'm sorry.
So did I, Paul. I made a mistake, too.
'21st Precinct, Sergeant Burns. Who's shot? Well, where is this? Wait just a minute. Don't talk so fast. That's 3422, is that right? Yeah? And arrest him. Well, who shot him? Oh? Yeah. Well, who are you? All right, now, just take it easy. Calm down now. Talk slow. All right.
And so it goes, around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, a factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city, is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly. Featured in tonight's cast were Eileen Palmer, Bryna Rayburn, Wendell Holmes, Joe DeSantis, Santos Ortega, and Martin Newman. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Produced by John Ives. Art Hannes speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
'21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters. Shooting where? What subway station? Or what is it, a robbery? A what? Who is this?
You're in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right. Tell them I'm sending more officers in the ambulance. Yeah, that's right. The ambulance and more police officers. They'll be right there. Yeah, right away.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. I was working my night tour, 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. It was a busy night in the precinct. At 9:20 p.m., Patrolman Joseph McGill rang in stating that he had reason to believe there was a dice game in progress in the rear of a barber shop on his post. The desk officer, Lieutenant Harry L. Snyder, conveyed this information to me, and I instructed him to notify the 6th Division plainclothesmen, whose job it is to enforce the laws relating to public morals in the 21st and other precincts of the division. At 5 minutes after 10 p.m., Deputy Inspector Elias Zimmerman and 4 plainclothesmen arrived in the precinct to act on the information. With the assistance of Patrolman McGill, 2 men from Sector Car Number 2, and myself, the suspected premises were raided. A dice game was, in fact, in operation. 17 men were placed under arrest. The patrol wagon was summoned, and they were brought to the station house for booking. The muster room was swarming with suspects and police officers. As Lieutenant Snyder took the pedigree of the first suspect and entered it into the arrest record, I stood behind the desk.
All right, now keep it quiet. Where do you think you are?
All right, who's first?
This one. Step right up there.
What's your name? What's the traffic, Captain?
Yep.
Joe Mappin.
First name is Joseph?
Joseph, yeah.
What's your middle name?
Joseph C.
The middle name, not the initial.
Carl. Joseph Carl Mappin.
All right, now let's keep it quiet.
C-A-R-L?
That's right, C-A-R-L.
How do you spell the last name?
M-A-P-P-I-N. Look, I want to get this straight. I wasn't shooting crap. I was in the barber shop to get a haircut. You can ask anybody.
How old are you?
32 in March.
Where do you live?
3420 Florence Avenue.
In the Bronx?
All right, I don't want
In the Bronx, yeah.
Keep it quiet.
What do you work at?
Electrician.
I'll be in my office, Lieutenant.
Electrical contract.
Take everything out of your pockets and put it on the desk.
Oh, Sergeant, I'll be in my office.
Yes, sir.
Oh, see what that woman wants, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Lady, over here, please.
Everything money, too?
Everything.
Excuse me. I didn't want to be any trouble.
What can I do for you?
Get it down. Keep
I want to talk
quiet,
to someone, a policeman.
What about?
Cigarettes, too? You want them out there?
Well, I don't know how to...
Excuse me.
Yes, all right.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters.
How much I got there? $52.20.
Lieutenant Snyder's busy now. What'd you find there? Yeah? All right. Wait just a second, will you? It'll be just a minute, lady.
All right, don't worry.
Keep it quiet.
Captain, would you mind handing me that aided card on the desk there?
Which one?
That's it, sir, right there.
Here you are.
Thanks, Captain. He's in Roosevelt Hospital with a possible fractured leg. A right leg.
You take the call, Sergeant. I'll talk to the lady.
Yes, sir.
I'm Captain Kennelly.
How do you do?
It's awfully busy here. Supposing you step into my office,
Oh, all right.
My wife lives in the 67th Precinct. Hold on a minute.
I don't mean to be any bother.
21st Precinct.
In here, please.
Is it like that all the time? So busy?
Not all the time, no. Would you sit down?
Mrs. Toppin, Mrs. Eva Toppin.
Would you sit down, Miss Toppin?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, what can we do for you?
You know how many times I walked past the police station, how many times before I came in?
What's the trouble, Miss Toppin?
Trouble, all right. So much trouble I don't sleep nights. I don't sleep nights for 2 weeks.
What?
Instead of coming into the police station, maybe I should have kept right on walking by.
But you're in now.
Yes, I'm in.
Please sit down. You, want to tell me about it?
All right. But I'm married 15 years, going on 16. If I tell you, I might as well move out. If I don't move out, I'll get kicked out. 15 years.
It's something about your husband?
Yes. And no, about his brother.
Well, what's the trouble with him?
Crazy. Insane.
Well, Mrs. Toppin, that's not our job.
He shot his wife. Killed her.
Oh?
Crazy.
When did this happen?
6, 7 weeks ago, I don't know.
Where?
At his home, Brooklyn. He came home one night and took a shotgun. The shotgun he used to hunt ducks. He shot her. She was dead.
Why did he shoot her?
No reason. He's crazy.
Well, he must have thought he had a reason.
Well, he said she was running around. He said she ran around with all different men. He said it for years.
Was she?
No, nothing. She stayed home all the time. A nice woman. Just scared all the time. Scared he was going to kill her. And he did.
What's his name?
Who? My husband?
His brother.
Oh, just like my husband's Toppin. My husband's John. He's Fred.
Where is he now?
Fred?
Yeah.
I don't know right now.
Well, wasn't he arrested?
They didn't catch him yet.
Are they looking for him?
Oh, sure, yeah. They knew right away it was him that killed her. It was his gun. The lady downstairs from them heard the shot. She came out in the hall. He was running down the stairs. He ran down the stairs and out in the street.
And they haven't caught him yet?
No.
This was in Brooklyn 6 or 7 weeks ago?
Yes, Brooklyn.
Well, the police have been working on it, haven't they?
Oh, sure, all the time. From as soon as she was shot. A detective came to our house and told us about it. We went to Brooklyn with him, to some police station there. We went to the place where they had her laid out in a what do you call it, morgue. They asked us a lot of questions.
Does your husband have any other brothers and sisters?
No, just him, Fred. So a day or two goes by and he still isn't caught. They went to a funeral and everything like that. There were detectives at the funeral, too. The same detectives that talked to us. They said they thought maybe Fred would come. But he didn't. After the funeral, one of the detectives came to our house. He waited there, and then another detective came and also waited.
Have they still got detectives planted at your house, Mrs. Toppin?
Planted? What do you mean planted?
Well, are they still waiting there?
Oh, no. After 10 days, So maybe 2 weeks. One of them came in for a cup of coffee with me and John. He said, the detective, they thought Fred had gone away from town, Pennsylvania someplace. They said they wouldn't wait at our house anymore.
I see. Well, what's the problem now, Mrs. Toppin?
The problem is John heard from Fred.
Oh?
Fred called John on the telephone at his place of business 2 weeks ago.
Didn't John call the detectives?
No.
Well, why didn't you?
I didn't know. I didn't know till the day before yesterday. I went to put money in the savings account. I saw $200 was taken out. $100 once and $100 again. When John came home, I showed him the bank book. He told me his brother called him on the job and told him he needed money. He called him twice for money, and twice he went to the bank and got it out. $100 each time.
Why didn't he get in touch with the detectives?
He wouldn't do anything against his brother.
Oh, but you said he's out of his mind.
I say he's out of his mind, yes. The detectives say he's out of his mind. Everybody says he's out of his mind. Everybody except John. John don't believe it. He sticks up. His brother could kill 3 wives and rob 4 banks, and to John he'd still be all right. It's a loyalty. Stick up for the family.
Doesn't he realize that his brother's liable to get violent with him?
How could he realize that if he don't realize he's crazy?
Yes, I see your point.
I can't mention it around the house. One word that anything is wrong with Fred makes John mad. He thinks it's a reflection on him. He thinks people will say runs in the family. He's insane, too. He should realize it. I asked him who's kidding who. Wasn't Fred in Harlem State Hospital for 2 years? I asked him why did they send him there. He said to get a rest. What are you going to do with something like that? You can't even talk to him about the subject.
Well, why didn't you come and see us or call the Brooklyn detectives before?
Because before he'd already seen Fred and the money was gone and so was Fred, so what good would it do? It just get me in a big argument with John, that's all.
And now?
Well, I noticed today the bank book was gone again. He took it when he went to work.
I see.
It was back after supper, back where we keep it all the time in the drawer with his socks. Another $100 was withdrawn out.
You think he saw his brother during the day?
No.
Why not?
Because also after dinner he went to paint the pipes under the sink. He took off his good pants and put on his old pants. The $100 was still in his good pants.
Well, then you think, Mrs. Toppin, that he hasn't seen his brother yet.
I don't think it. I know it.
Well, maybe he's seeing him tonight.
No. Tonight, right now, he's playing 7-card rummy with a neighbor in the neighbor's flat downstairs.
Where did you say you were going?
36th Street, to the movie.
That didn't make him suspicious?
Why? Whenever he plays rummy, I go to the movies.
I see. What time does he expect you home?
11:15, 11:30, when he finishes the rummy game.
All right. In the meantime, I'd like to take you upstairs to talk to the detectives here.
If you want, all right. Now?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Captain.
Yes?
I don't want you to think this is because John took $300 from the bank to give to his brother.
I didn't say I thought that.
$300 takes a long time to save. To give it to a maniac that goes around killing wives is not right. I'm loyal also, but there is a time and a place to do the right thing. That's what I made up my mind. Enough is enough.
Don't worry about it, Mrs. Toppin. He won't draw any more out of the bank.
You are listening to 21st Precinct, a factual account of the way police work in the world's largest city.
When you sign up for a course or series of courses with the United States Armed Forces Institute, you're getting the same education normally available in civilian schools and colleges. USAFI is under the direct supervision of an office of the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Education and Manpower, with outstanding civilian educators who work with military leaders in the formulation of plans for USAFI. A civilian agency evaluates and makes academic credit recommendations for USAFI courses. This aids schools and colleges in granting credit for educational work done with USAFI. As a result of this cooperation, USAFI courses are based on those available from civilian institutions as well as the needs of the armed forces. So, increase your power through knowledge with USAFI.
Now back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
I took Mrs. Toppin upstairs to the 21st Detective Squad and into the office of Lieutenant Matt King, commanding officer of the squad. There she went through substantially the same story she had told me. As Lieutenant King and one of his detectives began to question the woman in greater detail, I left and walked down the worn stairs through the back room and out into the muster room. The crapshooters were still being booked at the desk as I went into my office and closed the door. At my desk, I dug deeper into the pile of reports and communications to be signed in time for the precinct messenger to take them to division headquarters with the morning mail. Yeah? Oh, come in.
I'll keep it quiet.
Hello, Matt.
Oh, what's going on out there? It's like a convention.
It is. Convention of crapshooters.
Oh? How many of them did you bag?
17. Sit down, Matt.
Thanks. That all?
The others are plainclothesmen from division.
Oh. Lieutenant Snyder is going to have writer's cramp before he's finished with that hole.
Yeah. Say, what do you think of this Mrs. Tarpon story, Matt?
It looks pretty good, Captain.
Oh?
I called out to the 62nd Squad.
Uh-huh.
They had such a case. Fred Tarpon, the husband of the dead woman, is still a fugitive. The squad commander wasn't there. His assistant was on the job. He told me they suspected the man might turn up at his brother's. As a matter of fact, I remember they spoke to me a month or so ago that they were going to put a plan on an apartment building here in this precinct.
Well, where are you going from here, man?
Well, it's their case, Captain. This acting Lieutenant Eric Hertz I spoke to, and a man from Brooklyn, West Homicide, are on the way over now.
What are they going to do? Put a tail on the husband to see if he takes the money to Fred?
Well, we thought we might do that at first, Captain, but we decided over the phone to pick him up tonight.
Well, why? If this John Tarpon is anything like his wife says, you're taking a chance. He might just shut up. The other way, it'd probably lead you to Fred.
Well, we thought it out pretty much, Captain. He might have had a date to meet his brother today and missed him. We could tail him around for 2 or 3 weeks before they make contact again.
Yeah, maybe, man.
Well, what I want to see about, Captain, is I sent DeLuca and Novak over to the flat a little while ago to pick up Mr. Tarpon and bring him in. The wife's upstairs. Thought maybe I could talk to him in here for a few minutes before I took him up to the squad, if you're not too busy.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
I told the sergeant on TS to ring in here when they get back to the house with him. Or I can wait out in the muster room.
No, stay where you are. Oh, Mrs. Tarpon told me he was playing cards in a neighbor's flat.
Yes, sir, she told me. I got the name and location from her.
Oh, I got something I want to show you. This, my recommendation for departmental recognition of Patrolman Weber in connection with the gunfight he and your Detective Cassidy had with those 2 hold-up men before Christmas.
Oh, yes, I sent mine in on Cassidy yesterday. You ought to get commendations out of it, don't you think?
Well, I think a commendation for Weber. Cassidy ought to do better. He ought to get honorable mention out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Excuse me, man.
Yes.
21st Precinct, Captain Kennelly.
Sergeant Waters on TS, Captain. Is Lieutenant King in there?
Yeah, he's right here.
DeLuca and Novak are here. He asked me to stop them when I got back to the house and ring in here.
All right, hold on. Matt, DeLuca and Novak are out at TS.
Well, ask them to come in, Captain, if it's all right.
Sergeant, have them come in here.
Yes, sir. In the captain's office.
And, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing out there with the dice players?
The lieutenant's got about half of them booked in, Captain. It's slow.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Come in, Louis.
Go ahead, Mr. Tarpon.
Drag somebody away from a peaceful rummy game. Novak, you better go on up and catch while Whitey takes for his meal. Sit down here, Mr. Tarpon.
I know nothing. I told the detectives from Brooklyn I know nothing. I told this detective tonight I know nothing. I tell you I know nothing.
You don't have to know anything to sit down, Mr. Tarpon. This is Captain Kennelly. I'm Lieutenant King.
How do you do?
Hello.
Mr. Tarpon, I don't suppose there's any need for me to tell you how important it is for us to apprehend your brother.
Everybody's already told me.
As important as it is for us, it's just as important for him. His safety is involved. And his health.
There's nothing wrong with his health. There was never anything wrong with his health. He's as healthy as an ox.
Is he?
As an ox.
You looked well when you saw him,
Yes,
huh?
when I saw him a week before his wife died.
Do you think there's any doubt that he killed his wife?
I think nothing. I only know what I know.
It's been established beyond all doubt that he killed his wife, Mr. Tarpon. You know that.
I don't know that. I was not there.
But he did.
Were you there, Captain?
The evidence is quite conclusive, Mr. Tarpon.
I don't get this for the evidence.
Is that why you've seen your brother on several occasions?
When?
Since he's been a fugitive.
Who said I saw my brother?
Didn't you?
Eva has been talking to you.
You saw him on 2 occasions.
I know it was Eva. I know it was her because that's what I said to her. I saw him twice. Man can't even lie to his own wife without the police becoming involved.
Why did you lie to your wife? If it was a lie?
Sure it was a lie because I had to tell her something she'd believe about what I did with the money. You know about the money, too?
Yes.
Sure. Tell a woman a secret.
I took the money out of the bank for other personal reasons.
What other personal reasons?
To pay someone I owed.
Who'd you owe?
My place of business, the shipping clerk. He takes bets on horses. I owed him.
$200.
$200, yeah.
And why'd you draw it out of the bank $100 at a time if you owed him $200?
Because I told him I'd pay him $100 at a time.
To settle the $200 you owed?
That's right. 1 and 1 is 2.
Then what was the other $100 drawn out today for?
Oh, so she sneaked a look at the bank book tonight, too, huh? Where is she? I could give her a piece of my mind, that woman. Is she here?
What was the $100 today for, Mr. Tarpon? Also for the bookmaker?
Yes.
But you only owed him $200.
I was trying to win back the $200, so I lost another $100 also.
$300 altogether. That's what you paid him, is that right?
$300, yes. Except I didn't pay him the last $100 yet. I still have it in my pocket. Do you want to see?
No, that's all right. What's the name of this shipping clerk?
The bookmaker?
Yes, what's his name?
Al.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
You work in the same place? You don't know his last name?
Well, we're in different departments. It's a big place.
All right. We'll find it out.
Woman who runs to the police with lies. Her husband tells her wife a lie about some money. She runs to the police. Did you ever hear of anything so ridiculous?
That's what's the matter with lying, Mr. Tarpon. Keeps getting people in trouble.
The interrogation of John Tarpon continued for some minutes.
Now, when was it?
It was a difficult job for Lieutenant King. He needed information regarding the whereabouts of the killer, but he could not afford to press too hard for fear that the witness would stop talking entirely. He skirted the subjects that were touchy to John Tarpon and kept going over and over the ground previously covered in the hope that the witness would be hopelessly caught in the tangle of his own lies. It didn't work. At 11:15, Lieutenant King and Detective DeLuca left my office with John Tarpon and took him out into the muster room where the process of booking the gamblers was continuing. I stood in the doorway of my office and watched them go into the back room, up the stairs to the second floor on their way to the office of the 21st Detective Squad.
All right, Mr. Tarpon, inside.
I have to be at work at 8 in the morning. I hope you're not... Eve. Family secrets. Family secrets, you tell them, huh?
Family secrets about a wife killer?
All right. Family secrets.
About a maniac?
The maniac part and the wife killer part don't bother.
All right, let's settle down.
It's the money, the $300.
You are crazier than he is.
He is not crazy.
Louis.
Just get it through your head.
I got enough through my head already.
He is not crazy.
Now, Mr. Tarpon.
Now, let me go. I can talk to my own wife.
Your wife, yes, but not for long.
What do you mean, not for long?
I mean, not for long. Only for as long as it takes me to pack my clothes and go to my sister.
After 15 years?
After 15 years.
Why?
Because I can't live with a man who don't know right from wrong. Even after 50 years.
It's right. I know it's right.
How do you know what he's doing? Maybe he's killing somebody else. Maybe right this minute.
Eva, please. Please, not after 15 years.
Sit down, Mr. Tarpon, please.
I'm not going to sit down.
Sit down, Eva, please. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him.
All right. If you'll tell him, I'll sit down.
I met him, yes, twice. He called at my place of business, and he said he needed some money. I went to the bank and got it. And he called again, more money.
Where's he living?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
You have more money for him now, don't you?
Yes, he called on the telephone yesterday, another $100. I took it out of the bank today.
When are you supposed to give him that?
Tonight, midnight.
Where?
He told me to be on the subway platform, the 77th Street station. He's to get off the train and meet me at midnight.
You'll be met.
He's got a gun, a pistol. He said he'd shoot anybody. He don't care. He said if I didn't get him the money, he'd hold up places and shoot the people. That's why I got her. I didn't want anybody to get shot. That's why.
John. Poor John. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I'm very sorry.
You'll be on the subway platform, John. We'll all meet him.
No. I'm not going. Not me.
We need you to point him out.
Not me. I won't point out my own brother. Don't ask me to do it, please. Let me be that loyal.
All right. We'll get him without you.
Arrangements were begun immediately to plant the 77th Street subway station of the Lexington Avenue line in order to apprehend the fugitive when he stepped off the train at midnight. Lieutenant King conferred with me and requested assistance in the form of members of my command to cover the stairs leading to the street on both the uptown and downtown sides of the station. Additional detectives were called in from the 19th and 23rd squads to aid in covering the subway platform. Detectives from the 62nd and homicide squads in Brooklyn arrived. With them, they brought photographs of Fred Tarpon. All the men assigned studied these pictures. Before leaving for the plant, Lieutenant King informed all members of the detail that Fred Tarpon was armed and apparently deranged. They were cautioned that the safety of subway passengers was more important than the immediate capture of the fugitive. At 20 minutes to 12, the detail proceeded to the subway station in several squad cars. Patrolmen in uniform were posted out of sight to avoid suspicion. Detectives were posted near the change booth, at turnstiles, and at frequent intervals along the 100-yard underground platform at which the trains pulled to a stop. Other detectives were assigned to board each train as it stopped at the preceding station. We waited. Several locals stopped at the station. Several express trains went through on the inside track. No one resembling the fugitive had gotten off a train by 12:10.
Here comes another train, I think, Captain.
Looks like an express, Matt.
Yes, sir, it is an express.
Well, the local shouldn't be far behind it.
Minutes after.
What?
It's 12 minutes after 12.
Oh, yeah.
Think he's going to show?
It beats me, Matt.
Well, it would beat me worse if John wasn't telling the truth. If he was supposed to meet his brother some other time, some other place.
Wait a minute. Here comes the local.
Yes. Looks like everybody's set. Better be on this one or the next one if he's coming.
Six cars.
Not many passengers, Captain.
No.
Way down there, the last car. Look. Could have been him getting off.
It's him. Come on.
He's going to talk to him. Crying out loud. Lou, watch it! Come on.
There he is. That way. On the track. He jumped on the track.
Lou, you all right?
You got me with one in the neck.
Ring in for an ambulance.
Come on, Captain.
Ring in for an ambulance. Ring in for an ambulance. He's on the track.
Look out jumping down, Captain. All right. Watch the third rail.
There he goes. Hold up there. Hold up.
Crossing over.
Watch it.
Hold it, Matt. I'll see if I can stop him.
Get over. Get over. He's on the downtown side.
Come on.
There he is. Hold up, mister.
Let's cross over, Matt.
Train coming. Train coming. Train coming.
Watch it, Captain. Downtown Express.
You see him?
There he is, across the tracks.
Get out of the way. Watch the train.
See him, Captain?
No.
There he is. Come on. Stay away from me.
Come on.
Sergeant! There. There he goes. Down the track. Down the track. Fred, hold up.
Get off the tracks.
He's going to hit the third rail.
Oh, my God.
Where is he? He's down.
Watch him.
You see that spark?
I saw it. Yeah.
Threw him 10 feet.
How'd you make it so fast, Sergeant?
Across the track up above.
Watch him now.
Grab his gun.
Got it.
Fred. Fred. He's had it, I think.
How is it? Everything okay? It's okay.
Well, at least one thing, Matt.
What, Captain?
He did his brother a favor. He won't have to plead insanity in court.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Waters. Well, where was the car parked? The 61st and what? Were the doors locked? Well, what kind of a car is it? What year?
Well, what's the registration number? Yeah.
And so it goes. Around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring. Or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, a factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city, is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Barbara Weeks, Scott Tennyson, Santos Ortega, Larry Haynes, John Sylvester, and Harold Stone. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Produced by John Ives. Art Hanna speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Precinct, Sergeant Collins. Who's trying to kill her? How old is the girl? 16? Where is this? Yeah. East 75th from the basement.
You are in the muster room at the 21st Precinct, the nerve center. A call is coming through. You will follow by transcription the action taken pursuant to that call from this minute until the final report is written in the 124 room at the 21st Precinct.
All right. The officers are on their way over there now. You wait outside for them. Show them where it is. An ambulance, too. An ambulance is coming. All right. They'll be there right away.
21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know if you asked them if they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their homes, their persons, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st Precinct.
The 21st, 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants, and 4 lieutenants, of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly, Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. I was working my night tour, 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. It was a cold, windy night, and I was on patrol in sector car number 2 with patrolman Edward Farrell as operator and myself as recorder. It was about 11:30 p.m., and I had instructed Farrell to drive west on 75th Street from 1st Avenue to Lexington, and then return to the station house where I was due to turn out the platoon for the late tour at midnight. After we crossed 1st Avenue, there was no traffic in the block ahead of us, and I saw no pedestrians. Cold weather keeps them off the streets. It's a good policeman. Our headlights cut a swath in the darkness as we cruised slowly in the long block towards 2nd Avenue.
Captain, that old man down there, I think he wants us.
Go ahead, pull up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come on, Farrell. Right. What's the trouble, Tom?
Killing her.
Where?
In the basement there.
Let's go, Farrell.
Killing her, I tell you.
Down there. Watch your step. I got my leg. All right, hit the door. Get away from her. Get away.
Take your head.
Come here.
I'll kill you all.
Hold still there.
On me.
Get up against there. Get the nippers on him.
Get me out of here.
Stay still, I said.
All right.
I got him.
Let me go.
You've got enough trouble now, mister. Stay still or you've got plenty more. He's all right now, Captain. All right, get those hands against the wall. Get them up there.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Okay. Sit down on the floor. He said sit down on the floor.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't kill her yet. I'll kill her.
You won't kill anybody, mister. Watch it. Yes, sir. Let me take a look at her.
Stay still.
Oh, no, don't, please.
It's all right. I'm a police officer.
Hit me. Hit me. Oh, my side. He kicked me in my side.
She's only a kid, pal.
All right.
How old are you?
16. My side. My side is killing. My face.
All right, just take it easy. We'll get help. Watch him, Farrell. I'm going to call in for an ambulance.
I got it. Is everything okay?
Come on upstairs, Frank.
Yeah, okay.
You know that girl?
Yeah, sure, the Truro girl from my building.
This building?
No, the next building. That one, fourth floor here.
You know him?
No, I never see him.
She live with her folks?
Her folks, yeah.
All right, you go upstairs and tell them, okay?
Yeah, tell him. All right, I go.
Car 681 to Central, okay?
Car 681, proceed.
At 388 East 75th Street, in the basement.
East 75 Street, K.
That's right, an assault case. Send an ambulance and assistance, K.
Okay, 681, 21st Precinct. The address, 388 East 75th Street, cars 634, 635, is signal 32. The ambulance is responding, K. 634, 10-4. Car 635.
Within a few minutes, in response to the radio signal, sector car number 4 and the sergeant's car were on the job. When the call was heard on the radio monitor by the desk officer at the station house, he notified the 21st Squad and detectives James McLeese and Louis DeLuca hurried to the scene. As we waited for the arrival of the ambulance, the assailant, Joe Packias, sat on the floor in a corner of the basement with his back against the wall under the guard of Patrolman Farrell. The victim's mother had been summoned from the apartment. She tried to comfort the girl.
Anita, my baby, my baby. He wanted to kill me, Mom. He tried to.
Oh, my baby.
Oh.
Mrs. Truro, don't touch her, please.
Baby. Where's the doctor? She'll die.
Now, the ambulance is on the way.
Well, where is it? You see?
Mrs. Truro, you'd better stand over here.
No.
It'd be better for her.
Go on, Mom. Go on, baby.
Mrs. Truro,
Yes, all right.
the ambulance will be here right away. Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
My poor baby.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Stay here with the girl.
Yes, sir.
Is that the ambulance, that siren?
Yes, I'm sure it is. Let's go over here, Mrs. Truro.
I don't like to leave her. I don't like to leave my baby.
How old is she?
16, just 16. Will she die? She won't die.
No, I think she'll be all right.
Captain.
Oh, yes, McLeese. This is the girl's mother, Mrs. Truro, Detective McLeese. I'd like to ask you 2 questions, Mrs. Truro.
Yeah, anything. Sure. That's the ambulance?
Yes.
Good. Oh, my poor baby.
This fellow, this Joe Packias, he said he'd known her for a long time.
Oh, 6 months, maybe 7. But she don't want anything to do with him. He comes around to the house. He scares us all. He brings a bottle of whiskey. He sits down in the kitchen. He says he wants to marry her. She don't want anything to do with him. But we're scared.
Well, then why didn't you call the police?
I said once I would. I said, get out or I call the police. He said, what would the police do to him? Nothing. He'd come back and tear up the house. So I didn't call. He'd come. Anita would lock us up in the bathroom. We were all scared.
Well, where was she tonight? Did she have a date with him?
Oh, no. She went to a girlfriend's on First Avenue to do her homework together. She's a good girl, Anita. She goes to school. She wants to learn. She wants to learn to go to business.
All right, bring it in.
They take her where? To a hospital?
Yes.
What hospital? Could I go?
Yes, you can go.
Tell me, what was he doing? Was he waiting for her on the street?
I guess. I don't know. I want to help.
Let's leave it to them, Mrs. Truro. They know what they're doing.
All right, easy. Easy.
Oh.
Put her on.
My baby, my poor baby. Mama. Oh.
All right. Take it out.
Oh. He come to the house. He said, where is she? I said, out. He sat down with a bottle of whiskey for 2-3 hours. I was scared.
Now watch the turn there, easy. All right, lift. Up with her.
He said he'd kill her. He'd kill me. I was glad he went.
Easy now. Keep it high.
Can I go with her? Can I?
Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
See that Mrs. Truro gets over to the hospital.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait for me.
You can talk to the mother later, can't you, McLeese?
Oh, yes, sir. Right now, I want to talk to that bum over there.
All right, you men. Don't stand around here. Get back on patrol. How's he doing, Farrell?
All the steam's out of him, Captain. He's no trouble. All right, you get on your feet. Why?
Hey, get on your feet.
McLeese?
Yes, Captain. What's your name? Packius. Joe Packius. How do you spell that? P-A-K-U-S. And where do you live? East 81st Street, 816. What do you do to justify your existence? What do you mean? Have you got a job? Yeah, I work. Where? Different places. Contractors. I'm a plasterer. How old are you? 27. 27, huh? Yeah. Well, you grow gray by the time you're through with this one, mister. I'll teach you to leave that family alone. I'll teach you to stay away from 16-year-old girls. I want to marry her. I love her. A fine way to show her you love her, didn't it? Almost killing her. You're no good. You're plain no good. I was a little drunk. That's a great excuse, isn't it? You get half in the bag and you think you own the world. Well, I'll show you what you own. You don't own any part of it. You don't even own your own time.
All right, Mac, take it easy.
He should be in the hospital, not her.
That's enough. Joe, what are you coming around here making trouble for that family? They told you they didn't want anything to do with you.
I want her. I want to marry the girl. She won't speak to me. She won't see me. She can go out with other guys. All right, I waited for her tonight. To talk to her, just to talk. When I saw her, she tried to go away. She wouldn't talk. Okay, sister, you'll talk. You'll do what I tell you.
You threw her down in the cellar and you beat her up and you almost killed her. And she might die yet.
It was a whiskey. I didn't mean it.
16-year-old girl.
16? I don't know. I don't care. I want to marry. She's a woman.
And you're a man, huh? Well, not in my book, mister. In my book, you're a nut. A great big cipher.
The suspect, Joe Packius, was taken to the station house in the custody of Patrolman Farrell, the first officer on the scene. Detective McLeese rode with them in sector car number 2, and I returned in the sergeant's car just in time to turn out the platoon for the late tour at midnight. At the station house, Packius was taken upstairs to the 21st Squad, still in the custody of Patrolman Farrell. There, he would be questioned further by detectives, and on completion of the investigation, booked in on charges of felonious assault. As the senior officer on duty in the 6th Division during the night, I was called to the 25th Precinct, where a 3-alarm fire in a loft building had caused the evacuation of 2 tenements. It was 2:20 a.m. when I returned to the 21st Precinct and walked into the muster room and around the desk to sign the blotter. Hello, Sergeant.
Captain.
Captain.
Red.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins.
What about that Truro girl in the hospital, Red? How bad is she?
2 broken ribs, Captain. Her face is pretty badly cut up. No internal injuries, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant Gorman, Iceman's ringing in. You made that notification on York Avenue. He got hold of the brother.
Okay.
All right, Iceman.
Did they book that Joe Packius yet, Red?
No, sir, not yet. They still got him upstairs.
Mm-hmm. What about Farrell?
He's still there. As soon as he's booked in, he'll get a couple of hours sleep before he has to go to court with him. That's a mean one, that guy, Captain. 16-year-old girl.
Yeah. I'll be in my office, Red.
Yes, sir.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins.
Hello, Sergeant.
Yeah, all right. You take your meal now, right? Okay. Yes, sir, Captain.
Sergeant, I'll tell you what. I want you to... What's that?
In the back room.
Come on, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Somebody fell down the steps.
Yes, sir. That's what happened.
Packius, are you all right? Packius.
What happened, Mac?
He tripped, fell down the whole flight of stairs.
Did he?
Packius. Well, he's out. He's out like a light. What's going on? What's happened?
Where were you, Farrell? He's your prisoner.
Well, Captain,
Just a second.
Come on. Packius.
Sergeant, ring for an ambulance, will you?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Well, he's out, all right.
All right, Farrell. Where were you?
Oh, we were taking him down to book him. He left his hat in the squad room. I went back inside for it.
You were alone with him, McLeese.
That's right, Captain. Yes, sir.
How'd he fall?
I don't know. He tripped, I guess.
Did he? On what?
Captain, I didn't lay a hand on him. If anybody deserved to get thrown down those stairs, he did, but I didn't lay a hand on him.
We'll find out about that, McLeese. We'll find out about that right away.
You're listening to 21st Precinct, a factual account of the way police work in the world's largest city.
One of the more colorful lumberjacks of the Midwest was a lad named Whiskey Jack, sort of fellow who could single-handed lick an entire logging crew or swim one of the Great Lakes with one hand tied behind his back. But as in all heroes' lives, there came a tender moment. As legend recalls, Whiskey Jack was not much for learning, certainly couldn't write his name, It was always the big X that he made on any slip of paper. Then one day he came in quiet-like, a little subdued. And when they gave him his pay envelope, he signed for it with great deliberation. The clerk looked, stopped, and called out, "Hey, Jack, why the 2 X's?" Whiskey Jack replied, "Why, son, I have just met me a lovely young lady in the next river town, and we was hitched. So I thought it only proper and fitting that a married man should change his name." Folklore belongs to every nation's legendary past, and I guess we Americans have some good ones.
Now back to 21st Precinct and Captain Frank Kennelly.
Any unusual occurrence concerning a prisoner, injury, death, escape, or attempted suicide is a grave matter. The commanding officer of the precinct concerned is required to make an immediate and thorough investigation and forward his report to the office of the chief inspector and the New York State Commissioner of Correction. Joe Packius did not regain consciousness by the time the ambulance arrived. He was taken to Bellevue Hospital. In the meantime, I had instructed the desk officer, Lieutenant Gorman, to telephone Lieutenant Matt King, commander of the 21st Detective Squad, at his home and inform him of the incident. Lieutenant King was at the station house within 25 minutes and sat in my office as I questioned first Patrolman Farrell.
Oh, sir, I didn't leave him for a minute, not since I brought him in.
You got him into the station house about 5 minutes to 12. How come you didn't bring him downstairs to be booked until 25 after 2?
Well, McLeese was conducting an investigation, Captain.
Well, there wasn't much investigation that needed conducting, was there? You were an eyewitness to the assault, so was I.
Yes, sir.
And you had another witness, that old man that stopped you.
Yes, sir.
Did McLeese make any threats against this Joe Packius up in the squad room?
No, sir.
You just talked to him calmly?
Well, not exactly calmly, Captain. McLeese didn't think much of the guy. Who did?
Did either you or he use any violence in the squad room?
No, sir.
Well, then when you started downstairs to book him, what happened?
Well, we came out of the squad room and into the hall. I had Packius by the arm. As soon as we got outside, McLeese had his hat. We left his hat inside. Whose hat? Joe Packius.
Didn't Packius say anything about it?
No, sir. I guess he forgot.
So you went back for his hat?
Yes, sir.
That was your prisoner, Farrell. You weren't supposed to leave him.
But it was just back in the squad room. We were out in the hall. I didn't really leave him, Captain.
And when you came out with the hat, Packius was down at the bottom of the stairs.
Yes, sir.
You were in the squad room with Packius all the time, between about midnight and 2:25?
Yes, sir.
Was McLeese?
No, sir.
Where'd he go?
Well, when we first got there, he printed Packius. Then we went into your office, Lieutenant. McLeese started to question him.
He didn't touch him, you said?
No, sir. He got awful mad at him, but he didn't touch him. Then about 1 o'clock, McLeese went out.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, Captain. He said he'd be back. We'd book him in when he got back. I just sat there with Packius until he came back about, 10 minutes after 2.
Any more questions, Matt?
No, sir.
All right, Farrell, that's all.
Yes, sir.
You can go on home. Packius won't be going to court tomorrow.
How is he, Captain?
Well, we're waiting to hear.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Farrell,
Yes, sir.
tell McLeese to come in here.
Yes, sir.
Well, Matt, looks like a rough spot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure timed out right.
Yep.
I'm kind of anxious to hear what Packius has to say.
Well, he was unconscious when they took him out of here. He was unconscious when they got him to the hospital.
Oh. We might not get to hear what he has to say, eh, Captain?
Doesn't look good for him, Matt. It was an awful wallop on the head he took. Come in.
Yes, Captain?
Oh. Sit down over here, McLeese.
Yes.
Hello, Lieutenant. McLeese. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Well, you got yourself in a jam, huh? I'm not in any jam, Lieutenant. What do you call it?
Excuse me.
Sure.
21st Precinct, Captain Kennelly.
Sergeant Collins, Captain. Lieutenant Gorman would like to talk to you.
Okay.
Captain,
Yes, Red.
the doctor down at Bellevue just called back.
Yes?
Joe Packius has a possible fractured skull.
Possible, that's all they know?
Well, they're making x-rays now.
Yeah. He didn't regain consciousness?
No, sir, not yet.
All right, Red. If you hear anything else, ring in here,
Yes, sir.
How is he, Captain?
Possible fractured skull.
I didn't push him down those stairs. He tripped.
McLeese, I've been in command of this precinct 2 years. Every day, 24 hours a day, people go up and down those stairs. All kinds of people. Cops, complainants, drunks, narcotics addicts, everything.
In 2 years, the only man to fall down those stairs is somebody you've been holding back your temper on all night. From top to bottom, he fell and fractured his skull.
I didn't lay a hand on him, Captain.
And it happens just when you send the only possible witness back into the squad room for a hat. Nobody around, only you.
He tripped and fell, Captain. I didn't touch him.
You were itching to all night, though, weren't you, McLeish?
Well, who wouldn't? I'm only human. The guy weighs almost 200 pounds, and he's no good. He's not even near human. He beat a 16-year-old girl within this far of killing her, and he would have killed her if the captain and Fell didn't jump him. So what am I supposed to do, love a guy like this like a brother? I want to see him get what's coming to him.
That's just the point exactly. You're a cop, that's all. You're not the judge and jury. It's not up to you to see that he gets what's coming to him. Your job is to bring him and the facts before the people who'll decide that. Not to set yourself up in a throne and decide who's right and who's wrong. That's not your job. Get that through your head.
Yes, sir.
Did you throw him down the stairs?
No, sir. He tripped and fell.
Where'd you go about 1 o'clock?
I went out for a meal, sir.
Where else? You were gone over an hour.
Roosevelt Hospital.
Why?
To interview the victim and her mother.
Did you?
I saw the mother, Captain. The victim was still in the treatment room.
You didn't need the mother or the girl. You had 2 police officers and another civilian as eyewitness.
Yes, sir.
There wasn't any doubt in your mind that on Farrell's testimony alone, Packius would be held without bail for the grand jury, was there?
No, sir.
Well, then why did you have to go to the hospital at that point?
I don't know, Captain. I thought I ought to get the girl's story.
This was a felony case. Did he call the assistant attorney?
No, sir.
Why not? Those are your instructions, aren't they?
It looked open and shut to me.
It looks open and shut to me, too, McLeish. I've got the same feeling about it.
After the interview with Detective McLeish, Lieutenant King instructed him to return to his duty. At 3:30 a.m., Lieutenant King and I drove to Roosevelt Hospital, where we found the mother of the assault victim waiting in the corridor. Mrs. Truro told us her daughter was at last asleep and that she intended to wait at the hospital for any word about her condition. We said nothing of the injury to Joe Packius to the mother. In order to talk to her, we suggested that she have something to eat. She went with us to a nearby all-night luncheonette.
You want something else besides the soup, Mrs. Truro?
No, it's enough, just the soup.
Some coffee?
No, nothing. Oh, poor Anita, poor baby.
I don't understand how she happened to get involved with this guy. How did that happen?
Oh, a girlfriend knew him. They met. He wanted to come to see her to take her on dates and so forth. She didn't want to. She didn't want anything to do with him. He used to come in the house, break in almost, drunk like a maniac. He'd scare her, scare me. Sit in the kitchen and holler he wants to marry her. Push me around. I was scared of him.
Well, you don't have to worry about him anymore.
I'm still scared.
Believe me, Mrs. Truro.
He's got brothers. If he goes to jail, he'll send his brothers. They're just as bad. One came with him once to the house. Just as bad. I don't want anything more to do with him. I move. I take Anita. It's just the 2 of us. That's all.
He'll be in jail?
No, that's worse. The brothers will find us. I don't want anything to do with sending him to jail. I told the detective that. I said to him before.
Detective McLeish?
Yes, McLeish. I told him I didn't want anything to do with it.
And what did he say?
He said not to be scared. I don't have to. He said Joe Packius would be fixed good. Nobody would bother us. Not anymore.
Fixed good, huh?
Yeah. I told him, don't fix him. When the brothers come around, they fix us. I told him. Maybe I ought to go back to the hospital. This is very nice, but maybe Anita wakes up, and where am I?
Finish your soup, Mrs. Truro.
Yeah, all right. Then we go, huh?
Yes. I'm going to ring in, Matt. Order me another cup of coffee, will you?
All right, Captain.
I'll be right back.
Very good soup for a restaurant.
Collins.
Captain Kennelly, Sergeant.
Oh, yes, sir. Gorman wants to speak to you, Captain. He tried the hospital.
We left there. Put him on.
Yes, sir. Captain Kennelly, Lieutenant.
21st Precinct, Lieutenant Gorman.
Yes, Red.
Captain, I got a call from the Department of Correction man at the prison ward in Bellevue.
Packius isn't dead.
No, sir. Far from it. He's regained consciousness. The doctor says if you want to talk to him for a few minutes, it'd be okay. No fractured skull or concussion, just a bad bump. He's okay.
We took Mrs. Truro back to Roosevelt and then drove downtown to Bellevue Hospital. We drove into the grounds at 30th Street and Franklin D. Roosevelt Drive and parked the car. The prison ward on the second floor of I Building is under supervision of the Department of Correction. Upstairs, we were admitted through the barred gates and directed to the room.
Thank you very much.
It's over there.
Yes.
Back here?
Who are you?
We're police officers.
I want to see my lawyer. It's the only one I want to see.
You'll see a lawyer.
Wise guys, that's all you are, a bunch of wise guys.
Wise guys, huh? What does that make you, beating up a 16-year-old girl, a big hero?
I want to see my lawyer.
Tell us how you came to fall down the stairs.
My lawyer. That's the only one I'll tell. I don't want nothing to do with you guys.
You've got something to do with us. You've got plenty to do with us. Tell us about how you got hurt.
Go ahead. Hit me. See what it'll get you.
Nobody's going to hit you.
Laying here on my back. Hit me. Go on. I'll get more.
Get more what?
Money, that's what.
You get nothing but years, Joe.
I'll get money. I get a bushel basket full. I'll sue the city. I'll take him over the coast for that kind of treatment.
What kind of treatment?
Never mind. I'll take it up with my lawyer.
What about slapping that girl around? What do you think your lawyer can do for that? Nothing.
I ain't worried. I'll take only half the money I'm going to sue for, and the city will be glad to get off the hook. I'll get off with nothing. I'll buy a car, and I'll go to Florida.
You've got great ambitions, Joe. I guess we'll pin a medal on you, too.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll talk to my lawyer about it. I got the city dead to rights. They can't do that to a guy and get away with it.
You don't seem hurt so bad, Joe.
Yeah, well, the pain's killing me.
What makes you think you're entitled to sue the city?
Those stairs, from top to bottom.
Look, the detective said you tried to break away from him and missed the top step.
That's a lie.
Well, what did happen?
Oh, no. You take that up with my lawyer. But I wasn't trying to break away. Don't let him tell you I was. He's lying.
I don't think so.
I wasn't. I was walking down as quiet as you could. There was this thing sticking up, caught the heel of my shoe. That's the city's fault, ain't it? I tripped and I went down to the bottom.
I looked at those stairs, Joe. That's not what happened. Tell us the truth now.
I caught my heel. I caught it on the step. I fell. I tripped on something that was sticking up. I tripped and fell. The city has to pay for that, don't they? That detective wouldn't tell you what happened. He don't like me. He don't want me to collect.
Doesn't he?
Like he never beat up a woman. Big man. Get him to tell you the truth.
We will, Joe. Come on, man.
Yes. How long, Joe?
Get him to tell you.
Well, big night, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, I've got to admit it. I thought McLeese gave him at least a little help down those stairs.
Captain, I was sure of it.
Oh, thank you, boys. Got a light, man?
Yes.
Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Much obliged. We told McLeese he shouldn't try to be judge and jury. You know something, man? Neither should we.
21st Precinct, Sergeant Collins. What do you mean, robbed? Held up? Where is this? The what bar and grill? Oh. What's the address? Yeah. Did they have guns? How many men? How many? Well, which way did they go? Were they in a car? What kind of a car? What kind? What color?
And so it goes, around the clock, through the week, every day, every year. A police precinct in the city of New York is a flesh and blood merry-go-round. Anyone can catch the brass ring, or the brass ring can catch anyone.
21st Precinct, a transcribed factual account of the way the police work in the world's largest city, is presented with the official cooperation of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, an organization of more than 20,000 members of the Police Department, City of New York. Everett Sloan in the role of Captain Kennelly, Ken Lynch as Lieutenant King. Featured in tonight's cast were Bill Quinn, Louis Van Ruten, Phil Sterling, Joan Morgan, Barbara Weeks, Jack Orison, and John Larkin. Written and directed by Stanley Niss. Bob Hall speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.